Hello and welcome to this special episode of Hearthfire Tales where we are playing The Laundry. Ooh. My name's Dylan. Usually I'd be the GM, but today I am the Supervisor. Because we are playing The Laundry, thanks to our friends at Cubicle 7, who are the publishers of this game. And we're here on their channel to wow you. Maybe. Yeah. Who knows?
I don't think that's actually part of the KPI system we have.
True.
We don't have to wow anyone. We simply just have to
get the job done.
Get the job done.
That is important because our players are agents of the laundry. Think James Bond mixed with Call of Cthulhu mixed with Office Space and mush them all together and you kind of get The Laundry.
The Laundry, yeah.
It's set on a series of books by Charles Stross called The Laundry Files, and yeah, we're super excited to get going. So I've introduced myself and what I'm doing. Maybe a quick introduction to who you guys are.
Yeah, my name is Ryan Dillon, and normally I'm one of the players, and today I'm going to be one of the players.
Yeah, that's the same nomenclature, yeah.
And look, I'm Jim Toohey. Usually I'd be one of the players. But actually today...
You are normally one of the players.
I am, but today I'm actually playing the role of one of the players.
Oh my
God.
Yes, you are. So, let's get into it.
Okay.
Shall we?
And step into the laundry, a world of brutes, boffins, and of course, sweet bureaucracy.
I really hope you filled out the right form to make that joke.
I did. I've done nothing nothing but fill out forms for the past year.
I use these games to escape my real job.
Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Do you know how I know I'm in the mood for this? I've spent a long time making sure that all the objects on my desk are just perfectly straight.
You know what? That's a great segue. We'll go to you first, Jim. It is 9:04 on a Tuesday morning.
Oh, far too early.
What is your character doing? Maybe can you walk us through, first off, who your character is, they look like, what they do, and what they're doing on this very, very ordinary Tuesday morning in the laundry.
Yeah, of course. So, my name is Terence Naylor. I'm a boffin in the...
Taylor?
What?
I hardly know her.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Right, yeah, okay. Set the tone. My name is Terence Naylor. I am a boffin in the R&D division of the laundry, but you didn't hear it from me because that is classified information. This early on a Friday morning, I'm doing one thing.
Tuesday morning,
sorry, wishful thinking. This early on a Tuesday morning, I am doing one thing. I've made it to my cubicle. I sit down, I've deleted all of my emails without reading them, and then I've opened a very, very small portal using my computer inside the kegs in the local brewery, pouring straight into my hip flask. But don't tell anyone I said you that. It's confidential.
And what is your character doing, Ryan?
So, right on time, the door swings open and a very Clark Kent type character comes through, over 6 feet tall and big, very hulking guy, but with a very slumped over posture. Comes in. Oh, hi! Wow, this place looks incredible. Oh, it's just great to be here.
As you do that, someone fully tackles you and tries to take the camera off you. What are you doing? You can't take cameras here. This place doesn't even exist.
Oh,
technically.
I'm just so excited to show the guys back in the CIA about this.
Yeah,
I'm part of the exchange program. It's nice to meet you. My name is Frank.
My name is... Oh God, why am I having to come up with NPCs so quick early on in this game? My name is...
Aloysius.
John.
Hi, John. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah,
this is my first day here.
I can tell.
I'm part of the Oculus support division, so...
Great to have you. You do great work. You keep us safe. You clean up jobs, and that's good. Anyway, it's... you're very eager. It is 5 to 7 this morning, so why don't you go sit down? I'll show you your cubicle, and have a coffee or something. Not that I think you need one.
Oh, I've already had 3 cups this morning.
Yeah,
sir.
You know what? That explains so much. Ryan, you go to your desk. You have no emails. You have literally nothing to do because it's your first day, and you kind of just, I don't know, spend a couple of hours just twiddling your thumbs, looking busy, like we've all done in those jobs in your first week. And a little while later, you see Terrence come in his usual state, and you both get, as the clock turns from 9:04 to 9:05, a meeting invite on your computers to meet with one Kingsley Harper in the next 10 minutes. And is there anything else you guys do in your morning routines, or?
I fully just take the 9.5 minutes and use it to relax, I guess.
Perfect.
Yeah.
9:15 rolls around. You guys are expected in Kingsley's office. Are you there, present and accounted for?
Oh, absolutely. I'm there a few minutes early.
Perfect. He hasn't let you in. He sees you outside, and you can see him through the little office door window, and he's just pointedly ignoring you until the time is right.
I'm just standing there.
You see him look up. He's like, and kind of goes back down. You're kind of peering in his into his office, and you see there's coffee cups scattered all over the place. There's just files and folders thrown around in haphazard positions, but in a very kind of you see he's working, and he's not looking for things though. He knows exactly where in this mismanaged pile everything
it's organized
is.
chaos.
A system that truly only he knows. And 9:15 rolls around. He steps up, goes over, unlocks the door for you to come in. You must be Agent Poindexter, is it?
Yes, my name is Frank Poindexter, sir. It's great to meet you.
Yes, smashing. Okay, excellent. There was another agent. Have you seen him?
Skulks in the door, straight over, start flicking through books on his shelf. Oi, Kingsley.
Naylor, I hate when you do that. If you could
Well, that's
please
why
avoid
I
that.
do it, Kingsley.
Okay, well, please just take a seat. Of course, let me introduce myself. We of course know each other, Terrence, but
Oh, yeah, we go way back.
Frank, I am Kingsley Hopper. I am the Junior Departmental Administrative Supervisor for the Department of Internal Security, Subdivision, Agent Location, and Retrieval.
Wow, that's great, sir.
No, where did you keep... I've already had a report about this. You see he opens a little drawer on his desk, takes out a small laptop, opens up, goes... and your camera explodes.
Oh, very good.
Yes, would you make sure he has no more of those?
Absolutely.
Please? Thank you.
Yeah, consider it done.
Anyway.
Sorry, what's with the yank?
Yes. Well, I mean, it's one of those new recruits. I'll let him explain his situation. All I know is that I need an Oculus support agent for this. For you see, one of our agents, Ben Hardwick, has gone missing. Or rather, it is more accurate to say that he has not shown up for work. He may not be missing, of course. He may be on his way to work right now and everything is fine. Or indeed, he has potentially slipped into a paradoxical, extra-dimensional, existential never-sphere. And now does not, has not, and, of course, will never exist.
Oh,
but
that old story.
It is Tuesday after all. Why aren't you laughing?
Sorry.
Very good joke, sir.
It wasn't a joke, it's just a Tuesday.
Agreed, sir.
Anyway.
So where was, Hardwick, was it?
Yeah, Hardwick. You should know him. You were his best man.
Oh, I remember that actually. Yeah, it wasn't out of any familiarity or some such. It was he had crossed the line on a tier 3 summoning, right? And we weren't sure if he was possessed by an eldritch entity.
There was a lot of odd atomic energy around that his warrant card wasn't quite matching him from. So yes,
he wasn't allowed outside the laundry, right? So I was just kind of the departmentally mandated best man for him.
Yes, and never know, if you prove yourself well and manage your KPIs effectively, you two may have a corporate mandated best man at your wedding.
Oh, wow.
Yes, maybe we even find you a wife or a husband.
Yeah,
You never know.
Really
Do
special.
I get to choose which, sir?
maybe on a Wednesday. Anyway, your KPIs for this mission are: investigate Agent Hardwick's disappearance and figure out where he went. If it is not possible to do so, you will be provided with files, do not worry. If it is not possible to do so, rescue him and his family. Sorry, if it is possible, rescue him and his family. If it is not possible to save them, ensure that all laundry data is scrubbed from the site and from Agent Hardwick if necessary. You should have the tools to do that, I believe, or something. That's what you're.
I think the tool to do that is right here.
Well, let's maybe not take it that far if necessary, but of
No,
course, if there are any.
I'm only pulling your chain. Get in, get the bloke out, wipe anything that needs wiping.
And if there are any entities, malign individuals, or other bad actors, efficiently and effectively deal with them.
Well, it is a Tuesday.
And minimal. It is a Tuesday. Anyway. I did not give you permission to laugh. Anyway, Terrence. There you go.
Is this my file, is it?
Yes, Frank. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Now, yes, of course, it is. You two will work together, Frank. It is standard, as I'm sure you know. You've been through, 4 months of training at this point. It is standard that you have an Oculus designation on these types of missions. It is unlikely to be dangerous. I'll give you the background of the situation. He was on holiday with his family for the past week, and he simply has not shown up to work yesterday.
Oh, that's quite unlike, what was his name? Hardwick?
Hardwick, yes.
Yeah.
Ben Hardwick.
Quite unlike Ben.
Him and his family, his wife Melissa and Rory, were on holidays down in Scarborough. We tracked his car to a turn-off of the M1, which showed all family members present and accounted for. A turn-off to something called a Dimply, which I believe is a fast food restaurant of some sort.
Quite wonderful, actually. I don't know if you've had the sausages, but they're right up there.
I have. They
Bosch proper. Get them into me Sunday morning.
cursed words, all of them.
I hate my character.
Anyway, he did not rejoin the motorway after taking this exit to the Dimply. This is his last known location. There seems to be no foul play at his house. Of course, if you'd like to investigate, you may, but that is it. So yeah, if you guys have no further questions for you at home, I've just given the guys the character sheets, so they might talk us through kind of what their character sheets do, or what's on their character sheets, and the kind of stuff that they can do.
Right, well, newbies first. What are you all about?
Oh, well, give me just a second after we, walked out of the office there.
Yeah.
Oculus agents are supposed to wear these glasses, but I can't actually see. Here we go. So, nice to meet you. My name is Frank Poindexter.
So pathetic.
And I've just transferred here from I was a new recruit for the CIA, and they've sent me over on their exchange program. So I've got a big military background.
Is that right?
This is 2009, 2008?
2008.
2008. Yeah, I did multiple tours in Afghanistan where I murdered multiple people. I had the highest kill count in my unit. And as such, I have a lot of training in athletics, awareness, stealth, close combat. My intuition is high. I'm really good at fighting and shooting, and all my talents are based on just murdering people in the most brutal ways possible.
I don't know if I think more or less of you after that. Right, well, that's an awful lot, isn't it? Now, look, as I said, my name is Terrence Naylor. I work in R&D. It means I've got a bit of a techie kind of energy to me in that I know my way around a computer, but really what I do for fun is magic and lots of magic. And how I do that is through computational sorcery, meaning that I can do magic using computers. Do you have that overseas?
Actually, I was so excited because when we got here in my training, they gave me one of those new iPhones.
Oh, the Palm Tops, the departmentally mandated ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the departmentally mandated suite of apps that you'd have on your Palm Top, they're all well and good. They'll get the job done, but I myself prefer a little more flexibility in my spellcasting. To wit, I have personally written 723 lines of code in Eiffel, no less, all derived from Turing's theorem, which I've then subdivided into adaptable modules, which I can then macro onto button commands on this, a Game Boy Color that I've installed a custom firmware on. All this is to say that I can fundamentally rewrite the basic building blocks of the universe by inputting the contra code.
Wow. Did you know that you can get real-time directions from one side of London to the other?
That's Bosch proper.
Jim, very good.
Thank you very much.
You put too much effort into this. Yeah, so you guys will need to somehow get... So kind of just before you guys are leaving the office, we'll say Kingsley is like, by the way, yes, please, if you're driving only one car and I don't want to have to fill out additional expenses.
We can, I can expense a car, right?
You could expense a train ticket.
I got you covered, buddy! I hit you with my gigantic hands.
Oh, I take a point of damage.
Because I got a license!
Is that right?
Yeah!
Oh! That's...
And I've got my car outside!
Is that your... Is that not... That's not just your license, that's your...
I put all my cards in here.
Yeah, okay, well, please don't show the warrant card off unless it's in use.
Oh, okay.
That's actually extremely classified information.
Oh, yeah, they said that I should always wear my other glasses whenever I look at it myself.
Yeah, it's actually... It's under a gesh, which is basically like a low-level enchantment. It's got a power of suggestion inbuilt into it, so anybody who looks at it will be compelled to do what we ask. Really, it's an awful lot of power for a government agency to have.
Yeah, you see, like, Harper's, like, reviewing your files, being like, he did pass all his training, didn't he? Yes, actually, he's like, surprisingly well. What? Okay. Terrence, just look after Frank here, will you?
No bother, boss. You got it. You will take care of me when Christmas bonus time comes around, won't you? Yeah. That's comprehensive.
And he just doesn't stop laughing.
Yeah, I just leave the sound of his
It's just echoing in the
honest
background.
laughter washing over my back.
Yeah.
Right, so what's your whip? What are you driving?
So, as we get outside...
The famous UK slang word.
Leave me alone, I'm Irish.
As we get outside, you see the most gaudy Mini in the world, and with the seat
Ultimate car.
pushed as far back as possible.
Like you're in the back seat.
Hulking form gets into this thing.
Maybe it's not too late to take him up on that train ticket.
Yeah, you guys squeeze yourself into Frank's car.
Oh, sorry. Let me get in the glove compartment there. I just want to take pictures of
Fuck's sake.
I take out the Game Boy, pop in a code, and his camera explodes.
You hear like just echoing from an open window somewhere, Kingsley laughing again. As you guys are driving down towards the Dimply and where Agent Hardock was last found, would you like to do any sort of... we'll tell you what, I'm going to give you some information on Dimply, and if you'd like any more, you'll be able to do some sort of test.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'll kind of let you guys decide what test you might want to do. But yeah, Frank, you wouldn't know Dimply, so you've kind of just been only here. Terrence, you are a seasoned agent of the Laundry. You've been on the road before. You're not paid well enough to have a car, but when you have, gone somewhere,
That's the dream. Someday, Nissan Micra.
you would know the Dimply as what used to be a quite far-reaching
Yeah, I believe.
network of chain restaurants.
Yeah, I believe it's quite a popular restaurant. Now, I'd only ever visit the local one, but that does for me.
And so actually in the past, like 20 years ago, since it opened in the late 80s, because again, this is 2008, it has been, declining. So much so that you think that the Dimply you're heading towards is one of, if not the last Dimply. And if you guys would like to do any sort of checks or anything like that to try and find out more, that's kind of just the general vibe thing that you would know, Terrence, would be like, oh, actually, like, Dimplies used to be a thing that they just kind of aren't really around anymore.
I'd like to, now that I focus on it, because it's one of those things that kind of happens so gradually, right? Where restaurants, like your favorite restaurant chain
Like,
suddenly you have to go into town to get to it.
yeah, and
as
you're like,
opposed
where's
to-
golden discs? Like, where did it go?
Yeah,
You know?
right? So I want to just actually bring that into conscious thought.
Sure.
And I'm worried that this voice is going to become my real voice. It's very catching. And try and do a check. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, my local Dimpley's is gone. So I wonder, is the one down in the one in Brighton? I haven't seen that either. Can I do what check would you have me roll?
So I'm going to let you describe to me how you want to figure this out, and I will kind of come to it together.
Okay, well, I only have skills in magic and technology, so I'm going to use technology and see if I can see a moving billboard on the side of the road.
Oh, I heard that there's an app in our in training. There was
That's
an app
probably-
on our phones
actually, yeah, we
where
probably
you could
do
type
have-
something in,
Yeah.
and then you would get information about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna pull up Ask
It's
Jeeves.
2008. Yeah, Ask Jeeves.
I'm gonna pull up Ask Jeeves and type in Dimpley UK.
Great. So I'm going to make... So how checks work in this system is... I will ask them for either a body, mind, or spirit,
Which side
and
of the
then
road are we supposed to be on?
The other side.
either body, mind, or spirit, and then for a particular skill. So if you are asking Jeeves, I'm going to say this is a mind computers skill.
Mind computers. I
It
do.
is asking
It's mind brackets computers. That's the syntax here. So what Jim's
sorry.
going to do is he's going to take all his dice corresponding to his mind attribute and any training he has in the computer skill.
Which is none.
Okay. And the difficulty is 4-1, which means he just needs to find a single 4 or higher.
Okay.
And you're rolling 3 dice.
All right, here we go. Lady luck, be with me. Got it. That's 2 6s. Actually, I've surpassed expectations on this.
Surpass expectations. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, what you find out.
You asked politely.
Yes. You type please.
I type in, hello, Jeeves. How many Dimpleys are left in the UK? Thank you. I haven't really cracked it yet.
And yeah, it's you're driving for like an hour and a half, 2 hours or so to get to this simply. So you have a bit of time to kind of dig through some, old newspaper reports and things like that are archived. And you basically find out that this Dimpley you're going to is the last Dimpley.
The last Dimpley.
And the downfall of the Dimpleys has been pretty well documented in the news recently. This is in fact the last Dimpley. The previous one was in Cornwall, and there's been a bit of controversy around Dimpleys, namely that 3 key executives were running it. One of them, Ariel Miller, has died from a heart attack. She had a heart attack while driving and crashed into a wall.
Oh dear.
Not a great way to go. Another one called Ted McManus has been institutionalized. He just seemingly has completely gone insane and is in an institute. And then the last one, Doug Gray, just disappeared.
Huh. You know, reading through these results I've gotten from Jeeves here about Dimpleys, I'm starting to notice quite a concerning pattern. Seems that Dimpleys employees are dropping off the face of the earth, going mad, or fully disappearing at, well, frankly, a disturbing rate. If I were a gambling man, I'd say this mission just got a little bit interesting.
That really reminds me of when we were in Afghanistan, and a bunch of people in my platoon started really going crazy after we had a mission where a bunch of children stepped on landmines.
When you joined the Laundry, did you have to do any psychological tests or analysis?
Yeah, they said I had incredibly high scores,
Oh, well.
especially on my psychotic ranges.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, that explains quite a lot.
The CIA was very excited to send me over here to the Laundry.
So you got one additional success in your
I
check?
did, yeah, I got 2 6s actually.
Okay, so
Turns out when you're a tech buff, using the internet isn't all that hard.
yeah. you also, because of that, you also think to do a little bit of digging in the agency, in the laundry's records, to see if there's kind of anything weird about Dimply.
Yeah.
And one thing comes that was kind of, you know, it was logged, but it was kind of filed away as non-consequential.
Yeah.
But there was a suspicious call to 999 3 days ago. So before Hardwick disappeared, where all that, it was very short, that said, someone said, it came true and he's dead. And then when you hear the operator try to calm this person down, the voice says, it knows I called you. And then the line cut off.
Frankly, we're not doing our jobs that we labelled that as inconsequential, but I wonder... Well, I wouldn't have access to the actual information there. I've just got the report.
You can report, and you see that a police vehicle was dispatched to investigate, but found nothing out of the ordinary, and was written off as a prank.
And this came from inside the Dimplies?
No, it didn't come from inside the Dimply. Can I see who filed that report? There was no name given.
Oh, it was just... Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Grand. Okay, yeah. So that's just more fuel on the fire, really, isn't it?
Yeah, this is all seeming very... I don't know, like, our boss was acting like this was no big deal, but this is seeming a bit creepy.
Oh,
do you think Hardwick actually knew about any of this information before he went there? Had he been talking about Dimplies a lot?
Oh, no.
You were his best friend, right?
Well, look, if I know Hardwick, and don't get me wrong, I don't at all, he's like any other full-blooded British man, and Dimplies is his bread and butter, literally, and sauce, and sausages, beans, pancakes, the whole works.
Yeah, what's best to order there when we get there?
Oh, sausages, hand down. You want to get the full sausage. It's 4 sausages. You got 2 scrambled eggs. You got a whole platter of beans on the side of the thing, and then they top it off with just unlimited drink. I usually go for coffee. If I'm feeling pretty spicy, I might take something harder. They do actually have a liquor license.
Oh, something harder like orange juice?
Yeah, exactly.
No, they don't, but okay.
Orange juice. They do when you've got one of these, my friend.
Have you been drinking this morning?
Orange juice. Yeah, so maybe maybe you're not going to be completely useless if this is some kind of situation elevated above breakfast.
I mean, I'm just here to help you out and to throw some punches and to break open some skulls if I need to.
You're much scarier than you seem. Do you know that? All right. I want to.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to do as you prepare? You're kind of getting close to the Dimply now.
Yeah. There's one more thing I want to do. I want to use Jeeves again, and I want to see if Dimplies has a website.
Jeeves.
And back in the day and age that we're in, 2008?
Yep.
Web security ain't what it is right now, and I want to see if I can back end the website a bit and see if I can get anything from the inside of the Dimplies mainframe.
I hate you so much. Okay, this is going to be a computer's check. It is going to be, yes, it is somewhat easy, but it's not going to be super easy. I'm going to say it's difficulty 5.
Oh, difficulty 5-1?
Yeah, 5-1.
Yeah, no problem. I rolled 2 6s last time.
Yeah, 5-1.
I don't know why I said that. He reconsidered and was going to make it harder.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm thinking... So the other cool thing about this system is that there's complexity.
Yeah.
So I actually... You know what? I'm actually going to say it's a 5-2. I'm sorry, Jim.
You're just doing that to show off the system, Dylan.
I'm doing it to punish you, actually. The system is just benefiting from it.
Blow on these, will you? Okay, no, I don't make it. I get 2 4s and a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, Dimplies is some fucking firewall.
Yeah, you're not a hacker.
Yeah.
So you can't break in. You
summon an Eldritch Abomination through Game Boy, no problem. Work out the bus schedule, not in my remit, sorry.
You do see from Dimply website though, they have been having like a big recruitment drive.
Oh, really?
And they're of course advertising their famous, all day breakfast plus a pint of beer because they all have liquor licenses.
I like to think that the pint of beer is definitely in italics, as in like
What?
because
I don't think we do.
you said they don't actually have a liquor license.
No, I'm
Okay. You're yes-anding my liquor license.
yes-anding your stupid liquor license thing.
Fantastic. Then yes, the point is just underlined because we all love a pint.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a breakfast beer and breakfast special.
Yeah.
And
Before we get there,
okay, yeah.
Or are you still describing? Sorry, are you still describing what he was seeing?
Yeah.
No, I'm done. I've spent too much time on that.
Well, I turn on the turn signal and pull over to the side of the road, and I go,
Sorry, you're not supposed to be on the phone while driving, and I just need to make a phone call real quick.
and I call like the requisition, thing, like
Sure, yeah.
Hi, I'm from Oculus Support, and I'm supposed to, be like, all of my stats are in guns, and I don't have a gun.
Yeah, so you get patched through to Kingsley, who is your current manager for this mission. And he's like, yes, well, of course you don't have a gun. This is England. After all, guns are only in complete extreme circumstances. So, no.
My entire job is to shoot guns.
Also, if you wanted a gun, you should have asked before you left my
I
office.
didn't realize my equipment didn't have a gun in it for my gun character.
That certainly seems like a you problem.
Since you can make my camera disappear, is there a way to make a gun appear? Okay. We're gonna need some time with the rule book here to figure out this.
Can I arrive at the Dimplies?
Yes, please, thank you. Please. If you had said anything else, I would have said no.
No, I need to put the turn signal back on because we're following the law.
Okay, anyway, you pull your car into the car park of the last Dimply.
It's quite somber, really. Isn't
yeah,
it? Look, it almost looks sad.
It's kind of just before lunchtime. The car park's not full by any means. There's maybe about a dozen cars. About half of them are in like the staff area, half of them are in the like customer car parking. You do see, as you're kind of like driving through, you've been given in your files and documents pictures of Agent Hardwick and his family and his car, and you do see his car here.
That's Hardwick. I remember.
And you do also see that there is a phone booth here as well, which you might guess is where the 999
I would like
was
to
made.
do some observation on some stuff.
Sure. What would you like to observe?
I want to see if is there any way to see if the cars have been there for a long time? Like, is there dust accumulating?
Yeah. Of course. So you can give me a 4-1 mind awareness check.
Okay, so since my mind is 2 and I have 1 training in it, so that's 3 dice.
Yep. I'm looking for.
And I have 1
4.
4.
Great. Okay. Yeah, you start. You guys lock your car, start snooping around. You look through all of the cars here. Are you looking at any one in particular first? Are you looking at like Agent Hardwick's first, for example? Or
No,
you just kind of
do
have
we
a look?
see? Do we see Agent Hardwick's car?
Yeah.
You do see Agent Hardwick's card, yeah.
So before we look at Hardwick's, I'm wanting to go around and observe the other ones, see if there's any.
Sure.
Because I know Hardwick's has at least only been there a weekend.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. So you go have a look around. It's kind of hard to tell, but like you start seeing that some of them are like very dusty. You see that there's like an apple core that's been left in, like the drink holder and stuff. That's like and one of them has like really like started to rot like a lot. It looks like it's best you can guess maybe like a few weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks. It's been here. Others not quite as long. The dust doesn't look quite as thick. If you want to open any of them up, you could and get any further information.
If we see any like newspapers or anything on the back seat, that would be like the day it was.
Yeah, so and that's what you're kind of seeing. Like it's a range of them.
Okay.
Some of them like the one that's been there the longest is maybe 3 weeks, and then a couple over kind of like a week or so.
I don't want to start opening doors because I'm guessing there are windows around this Dimply.
There are.
Then are there people inside it?
At a quick glance, you can see people inside, but I mean, they're kind of far away. You could, if you wanted to, you could find one that's like a little more sheltered that you could,
Like around the side of the car park kind of thing.
or like the staff car park would be around the side, kind of out of the way, and you see that those cars in particular have been there for longer.
Okay. I think if anything, I'd want to open Hardwick's.
Like you see, like one of the staff cars, like the wheel has like just begun to deflate a bit. You know, like just hasn't been moved for like a month almost.
Okay.
Right. Well, I think we agree we should go to Hardwick's car.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Need to do something real quick. And I go to the boot of my car.
Yep.
And then
It's the last Dimply.
Oh, actually, you're allowed to have that picture.
Yeah, you think that's actually probably very useful to have. Yeah, you go to Hardwick's car. It looks like it's just a car that's been.
Can you
on a road trip? There's he has a son. There's like a couple of like action figures and stuff in the back seat. It's a little bit messy in the same way that anyone's car is when they've been traveling in it for you know the guts of a weekend.
Okay. Can you Oculus this open at all?
oh yeah, no problem. Go to my boot again, get out a towel, and wrap it around my fist.
Oh my god! Yeah.
And I'm gonna punch a window out.
Yeah, give me a body might test. I'm gonna say it's kind of hard to punch through a window, so I'm gonna say difficulty 5, but complexity only 1.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's 3 passes.
Okay, yeah, you do it. It's somehow really silent, and you don't cut yourself at all.
You do it, and instead of breaking, the window just slides down into the door.
Yeah.
The window is scared of me.
Yeah, you start looking through it.
Can I find anything? I'm just looking for like a family photo. Ideally, less than a family photo, just something, a personal belonging of Hardwick's.
Yeah, I mean, you see that there's like a pair of shades in like the sun visor, you know?
Perfect. I remember Hardwick, he'd never be without his shades. They were complete his identity. I'm going to do a bit of magic.
Okay.
I am going to do psychometry.
What's that at home?
I turn to my new friend. What's your character? Frank. I turn to Frank again. I'm going to go, right, well, this is actually quite an impressive app in that it's not really an app, and I'm programming this one in myself, but this is called psychometry. So basically, I'm going to exploit the principle of quantum entanglement in that these shades are quite important to my friend, who's not really my friend, really, Hardwick. I'm going to basically designate these as a hook and Hardwick himself as a latch, and just kind of use that quantum entanglement to pinpoint exactly where he might be at this moment in time. All again through the use of my trusty Game Boy Color.
Oh, that's like the app called Find My Phone.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard they have something like that in R&D at the moment. So yeah, basically this psychometry, a couple of levels to it. The first level, it'll just kind of ping where Hardwick is for me.
Mm-hmm.
Second one, I'll get a vibe for what he's doing. If I do it at third level, I'll know what he was doing an hour in the past. And if I do it at fourth level, unless circumstances change, I'll know what he's going to do in the future. But I don't think I need that right now.
Right.
So I'm just going to do it at level 1, which would make it a 5-1.
Actually only a 4-1.
4-1, really?
Yep.
Okay, nice. Oh, so it is. Yeah, it's the dimensional gateway that's 5-1. Okay, nice.
So you're just seeing where he is?
Basically, it'll just... The Game Boy will just give me, like, a basic sense of, like, where he is exactly.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And I can roll my magic on this, which is 1, 2, 3 for my mind.
Please do roll a magic.
Yeah, I know I can roll my magic on this one. No computers anymore. That's 3 for my mind and 3 for my magic. And then I also have, because I'm completely min-maxed into magic, I have 3 focus points, which means I can spend these 3 focus points to adjust one or more of the dice.
Yep.
If I was looking for 3 4s and I get a 4, a 3, and a 3, I could spend 2 focus points to bring up those 3s so they're both 4s. Or if I get a 4, and a 1, I can spend 3 focus points to bring that one up to a 4.
And for those at home, that's not a limited resource.
I can do it anytime I make this roll.
But only with magic.
Only with magic, yes, because I've got my points in magic. Hup! Well, I don't need to do any of that because I've utterly succeeded. I'm going to use a focus point to bring this one up.
Running 6 dice and getting a single 4, pretty good chances.
Yeah, I'm going to use a focus point anyway, so I get 5 successes.
Okay.
Should have gone level 2.
So basically,
I'm just furiously inputting lines of code in this Game Boy.
Okay.
yeah. Caster learns the current location of the catch at this precise moment in time.
It's not a touch screen.
So you just learned the location, right? It's weird because like usually you use this a lot if you're trying to find out if your manager is in the office or not, and if you can skive off early and you'll get away with it.
Yeah, I've basically nicked something small from everyone in the office.
And so usually you're used to getting a very kind of pinpoint accuracy. You're not getting that from this at all. I'm
getting
the best you can, because you got so many successes, the best you can guess is that he's in some sort of like pocket dimension.
Oh, well, this mission has just gotten much more complicated.
When you look up to say that to me, because you've been typing for a long time, you see that I've just got my face up to the window. He's not in the restaurant.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. No, he is not. At that point, I go back over to Frank's car.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull out his car. I'm assuming it's a car phone you have, right? Or is it
no, because they give me the mandated. Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to take out my departmentally mandated Palm Top as well. And I'm going to basically send a message back to Laundry HQ.
Okay.
An email courtesy of Janice. Dear Janice, how are you? Hoping Tuesday finds you well. On job out here in Dimpley's, found traces of extraplanar activity. Potentially pocket dimension. Please send on-field backup.
Ask for a gun.
And a gun. Yours sincerely. Shall I say sincerely? Is that too formal?
I think over here everyone says kind regards.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Kind regards, Terrence Naylor, R&D Division.
Make me a spirit bureaucracy roll, please.
Damn.
4-1.
I have
4-1. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Okay, well, I only have 2 dice to do this, so we'll see how easy it is. Wait, bureaucracy. I know I don't have it.
This is a different kind of magic.
Hey, 2 successes.
Magic.
Okay. You know that Janice is in. You've sent a message. You get a response back fairly promptly, being like, understood, we'll have agents on standby when you can confirm what is happening. And as you guys are having this kind of like doing all of your investigation stuff, you see that another car has pulled in to the customer car park, and a family kind of starts coming out, and you see like the dad is like really excited and the son's really excited, but the mother and the daughter's like typical like emo. It's 2008. She's wearing like a Bullet for My Valentine t-shirt with those like long fingerless gloves.
Yeah,
those
like striped woolen ones.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That we all knew and loved. And you see the little kid, the boy, kind of runs up to you guys. He kind of like, you're like you've been looking in the window, and you're like playing with like a Game Boy stuff, and he runs over. He's like, "Wow, what are you guys doing?"
Civilian, I'm going to need you to take a step back.
Oh no, don't worry about my friend here. We're just with the we're with Dimply's head office. I'm going to show him the gesh.
Okay. So he, with the magic imbued in your warrant card, he sees this as like Dimply HQ ID.
Yeah, it's a low-level perception
And he
filter.
runs over to his dad, and he's like, Dad, they're from Dimply HQ. And you see like this guy runs over, and he's like got like a buttoned up like cardigan.
Well, that's had the opposite effect of what
and he's like, wow, Dimply HQ.
Is that... Does that warrant this level of... Are you
I'm
shocked,
shocked.
Are you a big fan of...
Excuse me. And he like begins to bow. I should be bowed. You guys are like royalty. This is the last Dimply. Are you here to revitalize Dimply and like bring everything back?
Oh yeah, we're looking at a big rebrand.
Oh, a rebrand?
Yeah, Dimp.L.
Oh no! You have to preserve me and my family. We've been we've been
don't
all
worry.
across the country. Going to Dimply's. Like, look, and he takes open his wallet, and there's like unfurls and loads of like family photos of just them at various Dimply's across the please across the country. It's like we're at the Cornwall one only last year. Obviously it's closed down since. Look, here's Zach when he was in the ball pit. It was the only one in the country. It was really this is when you guys are pushing the boundaries.
Yeah, you're
you bring this back, please.
we will do everything in our Dimply power to bring it back.
Oh,
so
that would be great.
That's why we're here
if there's
today.
anything I can do,
Actually, we're just filling out some surveys, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
So
yes.
you traveled all the way here for this one.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's been 11 hours in the car.
Have you?
Good God.
Have you
I'm
been
from
to any of the
Scotland.
ones? Have you stopped by any of the ones that are closed down?
No, why would we do that?
Nostalgia?
Nostalgia?
We're big into nostalgia here at Dimply's. That's why we haven't updated our decor
Preserving
in 20
family
years.
memories.
More like heartbreak than nostalgia.
Okay.
Whenever I see those once glorious, brightly lit, the lights flickering incandescently in your eyes, to move you to tears. So many memories, so
Fluorescent
many
light.
good times. The all-day breakfast special, a cheeky breakfast beer, the only one. How?
Don't get
how
me
has
started
this
on that breakfast
restaurant
beer.
chain, the only off the motorway restaurant chain that specializes in serving beer along with a breakfast, how could this possibly have ever closed down and fallen into such a state as this?
Well, you gotta know your audience.
Was it all the lawsuits? Oh, it was from everyone drunk driving, wasn't it?
I won't lie to you, the lawsuits didn't help things.
Is that where Doug went? Like, he just
Actually,
people just say it was UFOs. He just like up and disappeared one day. And it's so sad about the others, about Alison and whatever the other one's name was that I can't remember.
Ben.
No,
that was someone else. Sorry, that's from head office. Alison and Ken, was it?
Sure, why not? It wasn't, but
It was Doug.
it was Ted.
That's Ted.
It was
yeah.
It was Ariel and Ted.
Ariel and Ted. Yeah, no, Ariel and Ted. Great losses to the company. Really.
But you're here to take up the mantle.
Of course.
Oh.
That's why we're wanting to talk to
Yeah.
fans like you.
Okay, so
And you
where's
are.
this?
It seems
you
like
wanted
you
me to do a
really
survey?
are part of the Dimply's family. So you'll be honest in your answering, will you?
Of course.
Fantastic. What questions do you want to ask this guy?
What do you normally order?
All day breakfast special, 4 beers.
You wouldn't go in on
4 beers.
See, that's everyone always gets the all day breakfast special, but me, I'm a 4 sausages and a load of beans kind
The
of man.
last one that you were at, how long ago was that?
That was 11 months, 12 days.
And what was the vibe like in there?
Oh, just magical.
Not your vibe.
Oh.
The vibe of everyone else, the employees.
Would you say it possessed the usual Dimply's luster?
I just think that.
Did it have that sparkle that you've come to love?
I think so. I walked in there. I felt the magic.
Right, and you, directed at the daughter. I'm gonna
Yeah.
flash the the card again. Dimpley's head office. Just wondering, when you went into the last Dimpley's, would you take a look at this place? Would you? Thank you. Yeah, no. Did you find the usual Dimpley's magic, or was things a little?
Yes, fine. I got a sausage roll.
Oh, you had the sausage roll.
Yeah.
How did you find it?
It was fine.
Baked to perfection.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, brown
Yeah.
on top,
Yeah,
fluffy,
why not?
crispy.
Yeah,
Okay, that is the usual Dimpley's way of doing
yeah.
things.
I mean, like, it's a chain restaurant. You don't get perfection, but you get consistency. So yeah, whatever.
We're consistent in our perfection. I'll have you know that.
Yeah,
much.
okay. Well, whatever.
Why am I going to bat for Dimpley's so hard?
I thought we were trying to learn some things, not do promotions.
I guess I just don't want. I
You
don't
really
want.
love this restaurant, don't you?
I don't want to let go
Are
of
you
those
trying to
4
find out
morning sausages.
Anything in particular from this family?
We're trying to find out if
What
there
it
was.
was like there.
Yeah, was there a big shift that they noticed?
Yeah.
You kind of grill these guys for a little bit. No, like
Oh, they actually have a grill as well
They,
on Sunday mornings.
Dale, the father, is very, he's enthusiastically
Dale.
Dale.
He's a D.
he's
He's a D as well.
he's
Yeah, I know.
enthusiastically shaking your guys' hands, he's but no.
All right, well, Dale.
He's too in it that he would have noticed any sort
Yeah,
of
look,
decline.
Alright, well,
Dale, thank you very much for your time.
Shake his hand and
Yeah.
go, remember, to be, at Dimpley's, it's
Watch the microphone. Watch the microphone, Dale.
at Dimpley's, we always strive to be delightful and delicious because at Dimpley's, we love our double D's.
Dale, you've been very helpful for us today. I want you to consider yourself part of the Dimpley's inner circle. You're Dimpley's family now.
Not even just Dimpley family.
No, you are Dimpley Cough. I'm not talking second removed. I'm not talking even first cousin.
I'm a half brother.
No, Dale, you're Cough family.
Oh my god,
You're a Dimpley daughter.
kids! This is the best day ever. Linda, let's go. And they full on just run into it. Well, him and his son run in, and the two women just like, yeah, fine.
You know, if it weren't for the other half of the family, I would have said there was some kind of gesh on him, but I think that guy just really likes Dimpley's.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? When you had a look, to go back like 20 minutes, when I looked in the window, when you looked in the window, you just saw like a very normal restaurant operating. A few people, few customers sitting at tables, a couple of wait staff going around. You see that there's like a host, a hostess who would be seating people, and now kind of you see that she's gone to greet the Elsgoods as they've introduced themselves to you. And
Dale Elsgood.
yes.
So
I
since,
think that maybe he thinks nowhere else is good. Oh, no, I'm sorry, everyone. That was a reach.
since we had a look at the employees' cars and it seemed like they had been here for a long time, I bet they would have seen Hardwick.
They would have seen Hardwick. Absolutely. Well, should we go? Do you know what? Before we go in, should we just circumnavigate the building, see if we see anything weird?
I mean, I always love doing a good perimeter scan.
Yeah, go
the
on.
one thing you hadn't.
Hoorah.
That reminds me of the one time we didn't do a perimeter scan, and then our unit was hit by assassins in the middle of the night or something.
or something. Or fill in the details for me. I can't think
Something
now.
dramatic.
That's that PTSD kicking in,
Yeah,
right?
I started laughing too much and ruined my scene there. I'll try again later.
If you want to, the only thing specifically you could look at would be the payphone, which you hadn't checked out.
Oh yeah, I'd like to.
And but you can also just do kind of a sweep around the building too.
Do you know what?
What?
I'm gonna bullshit something at you, and you can tell me
Sure.
whether it's gonna work.
You
or
often
not.
do.
It's my modus operandi,
Yeah.
Dylan. I think it's safe to say phones are technology.
Yep.
Do you think that the last person who used this phone was the person who placed that call?
You don't know that. You'd have to give me some sort of check to find that out.
Well, I'm not going to. I'm just going to try psychometry on it and see if I can find the location of the last person who used that phone and hope that it's the person who made the call.
Interesting.
I'm gonna do one better.
Okay.
I'm gonna dial 0 for the operator,
Sure.
and then I'm going to do the redial the last dialed call.
Well, no, don't do that because we know the last dial call is 999.
Well, you don't know that that's the last
Oh,
dial
very
call.
true. Yes,
No,
of
the way I
course.
would
Yeah,
see-
yeah. I'm assuming that I'm right, and that's a problem.
Yeah, you go over to the phone, you pick it up, dead. There's not even a dial tone.
Oh, we put in a coin.
Still nothing, and you have a look at the
How do I get my coin back now?
Oh, that's the magic of the phone
the
line.
line
You
has
don't.
been cut.
Oh, well, in that case, then psychometry on the line to see who cut it. I think the line's very purpose in life has been ended by someone. I think that
Okay.
would qualify as a meaningful connection between them and the person who did it.
I'm going to let you do it. But I
Because
don't
you love a yes and.
But I don't like it. And I'm going to impose mega disadvantage.
Okay, grand.
So basically, normal disadvantage would just mean the difficulty increases by 1 for whichever you're trying to do. I'm going to make that
More complicated.
2. So it is going to be
5-2.
No, it's going to be 6s.
Ooh, 6s.
6-1.
Okay. 6-1.
6, and then whatever level you're casting it at.
Well, I'm going to do it at 1. Again, just trying to ping. I
the
don't know
person
who
that
they
cut
are.
it
I
is
don't
nearby.
care what they've been doing the
Sure.
last hour. I just want to know if they're in the vicinity because cutting this implies hostile intent.
Okay.
Oh. I make it because I'm going to use 2 focus to bring up this 4.
Okay. Nice. So you cast the spell. It is a very, very tenuous connection that you're pulling on.
Yeah.
Not something, the phone itself is not a personal object of the person. It is a public thing. However, because it has been cut, it doesn't look like, it's been used that often. It doesn't look like a lot of people come to this simply, in fact. And let me see here now what the spell says, just so I can check something, because this could be, that the current location of the catch, as it were, is in the freezer inside.
In the freezer?
Yeah, like a walk-in freezer.
Okay. Well, look, we know someone with some kind of... So, sorry, the person... This is just a person who's connected to the phone.
Yes.
Okay. So, look, either the person who cut it or the person who placed the coal is in the walk-in freezer. In the dim place.
Is that thing that you do just point in time, or can you do it over, like are they moving in the freezer?
I could go again, put a little more juice in and see if they're moving about in the freezer, because again, that was my first thought. Someone in a freezer is generally not the best
But maybe they're just eating
location.
new sausages.
But they could just be in there doing stock take, Okay, I'm going to cast it again. But
Okay.
this time I'm going to cast it at level 3 is... Now that I know who I'm looking for, would that get rid of the disadvantage?
You don't know who you're looking
Oh, sorry,
for.
but now that I have a tenuous link, can I just pump more magic in?
I will give it to you at no longer mega disadvantage, at just normal disadvantage.
Right, so if I were to do it at level...
Because it's still establishing the catch and the hook from it is hard to do. Yes, you've done it once, but that doesn't necessarily mean you can do it again instantly.
And I'm no Bob.
So it's 5-3.
5-3.
Yes.
What do we think? 6 dice? 3 of them
Yeah,
above 5.
I mean, you got...
I mean, look, worst that can happen is we don't get any more information. Actually, far worse than that can happen. Here we go.
Yeah, aren't there like mishaps?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we did it.
Okay, nice.
Are they moving?
No, they have not been moving for the last hour.
Oh, okay.
And they have not been saying anything or doing anything. And in fact, I'm going to say on your little Game Boy tablet, on its screen in 8-bit glory is a
little
old corpse.
A little... Oh, no. All right, hold on.
And you see that this corpse has green hair.
Yeah.
And you see that, especially, I think,
Because
as
it's
well,
a Game Boy Color.
for
I can see that.
for you, Ryan and Frank, as you were looking over and finding the clipped wire, you see that there's a few like strands of green hair on the receiver as well.
So the person that made the call
Is dead inside a freezer inside the Dimplies.
Yep, and you just see this little happy family running into the restaurant.
Dear Janice, how are you? Quick update, RE, the Dimplies situation. Yes, extra dimensional planes, also green-haired body in freezer. Please send support ASAP or as soon as is convenient for you. Kind regards, away team.
Okay, so you're kind of getting on her nerves now because you're following up instantly. No one likes kind of getting double sent emails.
Yeah.
So you're going to make a bureaucracy check again, but it's going to be a higher difficulty, 5-1. And it's spirit. So I think you're on your own 2 dice.
I grabbed so many dice. I used so little dice. 5-1, was
Yeah.
it? Oh, come on, Janice. I know I'm annoying you, but you have to know this is important. Oh! That's why I go to Janice. Yeah, look, she might be a bit grumpy from time to time, but she gets the job done, you know?
Yeah, so you guys spend a fair bit more time now outside checking the phone booth. You've sent your email to Janice. Are you waiting for a reply before you go in, or last time you were able to?
Just real quick. I'm here as your Oculus support. I see you've been asking for backup a lot, but
You know
but
what?
I can take this.
Thank you, Ryan. You get a response being like, Oculus support agents are on site with you. They should be enough for now.
Okay,
Report
well,
if escalation is beyond capabilities.
You know, this is exactly what I expected, but let me tell you the reason I'm doing this, yeah? If I don't send this email and it does all go tits up, then the onus is on me. The fact that I sent that email and Janice isn't sending anything to me means that it's not on me if it does go tits up. And also, maybe next time we'll have a bigger budget and you might get your gun.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's all about interdepartmental politics, man.
Anyway, you guys are
I
still.
missed the war.
Well, saddle up because you've been stuck right into another one. Only this one is fought in ink.
Okay, so are you guys gonna finally go into the?
Dylan, can I go into the Dimplies?
Yes, please.
We've been trying to go into the Dimplies for so long.
Why would you
Dylan.
stop distracting us
need
with
you
your
guys
cars and your
both
phone booths and your
stop and you're fronting up
else
and
people.
and the big clues of there's potentially a dead body in the freezer.
Yes, but I wouldn't have gotten that clue if I didn't go around outside the Dimplies.
You walk into the Dimpley. We're greeted with pleasant royalty-free music. Everything is just like very like garishly colored. It's very much a fast food restaurant as well. Like lots of like reds, yellows, blues, like big primary color energy from it. Kind of just in desperate need of a lick of new paint. All of the chairs are like slightly torn and stuff like that, just everything's just a bit worn down. You see the same kind of recruitment posters that were on the website, asking people to join the Dimpley family, hoping like, and then also signs being like, oh, have a Dimpley day, and like,
Delightful and delicious.
delightful and delicious,
The
and
golden double Ds.
the golden double D's, and the breakfast beer special.
Fucking Americans.
And you also see a very large and like very kind of like pride of place employee of the month board.
Oh.
And you see the names and pictures of various employees listed on it. And one of the month's employees seems to be missing, as been like, there's like a gap where it's maybe been removed or something.
Can I see the green-haired person on it anyway?
You cannot.
Oh, okay.
The main kind of name and person that you see is someone called Damien, as well as another person called Teresa, who is the hostess, who is greeting you now.
Oh.
And she is like, she's like wearing a name tag, says, "Hi, I'm Teresa." She's got bleach blonde hair, she's got pink nails, she's very like, warm and bubbly. You see there's like a set of like supervisor's keys on her, on her lanyard and stuff. And she's like, a wonderful dimply day to you both. How are you?
I'm not bad, Teresa. How are you?
I'm great. I'm so nice to welcome you into our dimply home where all of our food is dimply delightful.
Absolutely. You know what? That is the energy we love to see from you. We're here from Dimply head office.
Oh, my, excellent. Wow, great. I'm so... Well, I'll... are you guys here for a visit? Are you here for food? I want to do a quality check?
Yeah, quality check. We're just going to survey the premises. We're going to do all that good stuff. But
Okay.
I'm a bit hungry. Are you a bit hungry?
Sure, yeah.
Why don't we start with sampling the local Dimply's food?
Sure. Will you please give me a spirit fast talk check?
Yeah, I guess you did that fast talking.
Yeah.
What's my
4-1.
Do I get advantage because of the gesh from my warrant?
No.
Oh. Where I am metagaming, man. 4-1. Nailed it.
Okay.
I am yet to... Oh, have I failed yet?
No.
I'm so good at this.
You see that she kind of like... You do get a little bit of like a... She kind of looks very curiously at your warrant card. That, you know, to her is being seen as like the Dimply HQ card. And she's like, oh, okay. And then she goes back into the whole like, okay, yeah, if you'd like to do a quality check, well, let me get you seated right here. Look, it's our best seats. She plants you down, hands menus in front of you both. And it's like, is there anything I can get you to get you started? Would you like a coffee? Would you like if you're working, you probably don't want a beer, but you know, hey, if, you know, I won't say if you don't. It's kind of the unofficial motto here.
I'm just gonna say, oh yeah, bang proper. Yeah, 4 sausages for me and coffee, and I wink at her.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, can I get 17 fried eggs,
Yeah.
12 sausages,
Yeah, perfectly normal.
and 3 glasses of orange juice, please.
Okay, excellent. And would you like any hash browns?
No, those are, you know, those are just pointless carbs. Those don't help you at all.
Okay, understood. Man who's watching his figure. Haha. Yeah, excellent. Okay, is there anything else I can do?
Yeah, can you point me in the direction of the bathroom, please?
Yeah, of course I can. And she, you see there's like a large kind of like double door, because everything is double here.
Of course.
Yeah.
double door, double D, I get it, yeah.
That has bathroom. You also see that this seems to be where like the kitchens and stuff are. You see that there's another server who's coming out and is now putting food in front of the Elskuds. You see his name is Bobby. And
What was her
Teresa
name again? Teresa?
Her name is Teresa, yeah. And you see that you know, the kids or the 2 guys in the Elskuds are so excited, start instantly eating, and you're like the teenage girl's like, oh, whatever, starts like eating her sausage roll. So she points you towards the bathroom is and goes off
are you
and
going in that
fills
direction?
your order.
Yeah, as I
sorry.
as I stand up, I touch you and I go and wink at you real big.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I can't help but chuckle a little bit about that. So American. As you disappear, I'm just gonna gesture for Teresa to come back.
Oh, sure, yeah. Is there anything else I can get you?
I worry I was being a little bit too subtle there earlier. I do want the beer.
Oh,
Thank
you want the
very
beer?
much.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll change it off for you right now. Yeah, sure thing.
Thank you. I'm gonna go find the least tattered boot to see. Actually, no. I'm gonna find the tattered ones. They're often more comfortable.
Okay. Did you? I mean, well, I was gonna. You know, I wanted you to be here. You know, in our good one. You know, if you're part of the Dimply family, well then that's good.
Okay. Into the good one I go.
Yeah. You guys stay here. I think be happy here. This is great.
Teresa, while I have you,
Sure.
just a little bit of a question come down from
Of
on
course.
high.
Yeah.
In the last few days, you haven't seen. Would I have a picture of Hardwick?
Yeah.
You haven't seen this gentleman come through the premises, have you?
Oh. No, never seen him before.
I'm gonna put a truth gesh on it.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. So it takes like a minute to cast this. As
The
like everything
whole
do.
time I'm talking to her, because it's a level 1 truth gesh. I done it a million times.
Okay, so you're doing that like businessman. That you're constantly always working.
Exactly.
But yeah. Okay.
And as it goes on, then I ask the question, Teresa, just look again, because it's actually it's of some importance to head office. So
Okay. Roll up your spell. You
Trugesh is 5-1.
Yes.
And I get to do it with my magic again. So
Yes.
6 dice. Computational sorcery, my friend, is the absolute fucking bobbins. One of them went out. Can I throw it again, Dylan? I mean, I've made it, but I don't want to miss out
Sure.
the fun
Yeah,
of throwing
yeah.
the dice. It was a 1, Dylan. Actually, I think that throws me into a bit of a problem territory as well.
Ooh,
So
you get more
I'm-
1s and 6s?
Yeah, but I'm going to use a focus point to just avoid that.
I don't know if you can do that, but I'll let it slide for this.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you couldn't use the focus on the ones.
Oh, can you not? Okay. Well, then, yeah, I got more 1s than 6s.
We're going to do a quick rules check on that, and we will, through the power of editing,
Be
find
right
out.
back.
We're back from editing
We're back.
land. Actually, yes, you can use your skill focus to turn 1s into 2s to avoid triggering your,
wow.
your
I figure that's
complications.
because it's your focus. I figure it's like you know the mishap and you're like, oh, fuck, and you're able to avoid doing it, right?
That's fair.
Okay,
Makes
cool.
sense.
So I'm going to put away this scary table. But just so you, the discerning viewer / listener, knows, if you roll more 1s than 6s, is it 5s or 6s?
6.
If you roll more 1s than 6s on a magical roll,
things
you
happen.
trigger a bad thing. Now, usually you roll on this, the magical mishap table, but because I'm a computational sorcerer, I basically, because I'm using a computer as my spell casting, the computer takes the first hit for me. So the first computational complication, or the first complication would then potentially brick my computer as opposed to my brain or spirit or just ethereal presence.
Fair.
Yeah.
So you manage to, you're kind of half paying attention to her, half paying attention to your Game Boy. You almost slip up, but you kind of like keep the conversation going and your
up,
casting
down,
going.
down, left, right, left, right.
Narrowly avoiding a mishap, and you cast a Trugesh on her. And what are you saying to her now that she's under the
Again.
effects of this?
Again, Teresa, it's actually really important for head office. If you just take a good, long, hard look at this man and tell me, have you seen him through here? Because we know he was in the restaurant. We just think there might be a bit of industrial espionage, one of those other name brand restaurants. Teresa, are you okay? Your face is doing something quite funny.
No, never seen him.
Teresa, you've had a weird reaction to that. And,
Yeah.
we do care for our Dimpley family here. Are you feeling okay? Do you think you've worked too many hours?
No, I'm feeling great.
How many days in a row have you worked here now?
Oh,
Is
I
this-
don't know. That's do you guys really need to know that? I just want to
Actually,
kind of...
yes, my department in Dimpley's head office is actually HR, so it's important to me that I know you're not working too many days in a row.
Oh,
How many hours would you say you've worked this week, Teresa?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? That's... I gotta be honest with you, that's alarming for me in HR to hear.
I don't... What did you say your name was?
My name?
Yeah.
My name is Terence Screwer.
Terence, I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
how long I've worked here.
Why don't you have a sit down, have a nice drink of water?
No, I gotta go get you your beer. Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh, well,
And she walks off. Give me an intuition check.
frankly, I find that alarming. Intuition. What is that? Body, mind?
Mind intuition, please.
What's my difficulty? I mean,
Sorry,
I don't
just
make it.
4-1.
I don't make it.
Okay.
Oh, I failed.
Something is weird about that. You know that much, but there's nothing else you can kind of intuit about it.
Yeah.
Frank, you are
Yeah.
going towards the bathrooms.
So as you start your conversation with Teresa, you look up and you see this, 6'4" man.
Yeah.
Built like a house go. And begin to sneak.
Like Scooby-Doo sneak, like...
But you find, surprisingly, you lose track of him. 'Cause I'm actually quite good at stealth.
Okay, well, we're going to find out. Give me a stealth
So
roll.
what I'm trying to do is, you said the double doors were there.
Yes.
I'm just wanting to look through, like, the window.
Of the double doors?
Yeah, just see what's going on in the back.
Okay, so through the double doors, you kind of just see like a small little like hallway.
Can I see into the kitchen?
When you go through the double doors, yes, but right now you're just kind of just seeing to where an area where there's lots of other doors.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm...
Like, you would see, like, a kitchen door there. You'd see, like, there's, like, another door that says, like, under construction. You see, like, a bathroom sign, and you see, like, a staff area, like, a staff-only door. But, like, you haven't gone through yet, so you can't look through any of those.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try and sneak through when everybody is distracted.
Yeah, give me a 4-1 stealth check. Body stealth.
All right, pass with flying colors.
Yeah, cool. Very easy to do. This is the way to the bathroom, so no one's really paying attention to that they think this
Roll
is...
through the doors.
Well, that's...
Okay, no.
That's ridiculous, right?
That's too far.
That's too far.
I really thought we were playing a serious game here.
Yeah, as I said, you see a door to the kitchen, a door that says under construction, that's kind of roped off, a door that says staff only, and then a door to the bathrooms.
Is there a window in the door to the kitchen?
Yeah, so to avoid mishaps of people walking through there and spilling food, you can kind of see in a bit.
What do I see?
Give me a mind awareness check, please. Difficulty 4-1 again. Pretty easy to do, and you're being stealthy, so you're going to be able to do it fairly indiscreetly or discreetly.
Discreetly.
Thank you.
There you go.
I pass.
Great. Okay. Because we're getting into it now, Ryan. Subtlety is going out the window. You see, at the end of the room, you see a big, like, heavily locked door that says, "Do not enter." Okay? It says, "Basement, do not enter."
At the end of the kitchen? Or
Yeah, at the end of the kitchen.
Okay.
And then as your kind of focus pulls back to the foreground, you see two of the kitchen staff with this massive tub that's marked flavor enhancer that looks like it, an underpaid
poison label
an underpaid worker has like drawn, and it's like in one of those like big like whey protein tub X things, and they're just throwing it, like they're using it as if it's seasoning, like throwing it into like the deep fryer, throwing it into everything, sprinkling it over people's food as it goes out. You see that like the kegs that they have for their beer is half is from a keg, half is from a flavor enhancer.
Okay. Now, I made sure to have an order that would be very visible.
Yes, it has not been put in yet because she's
very good.
she's
Stuck with him.
She's still stuck with him. Yeah.
Okay. So I've got a little bit of time.
Yes.
Especially because mine will take a little bit longer to cook.
Yeah, and like you've seen this kind of through like swinging doors as well as that other server has kind of gone back from just serving the Elfsgood's food.
Okay. And so you said there was like a staff room.
Yeah, it's like staff. It's just kind of like marked like staff.
Okay. And what was the third room?
The bathrooms, and then one that says under construction.
Under construction.
And you'd reckon like the staff one is probably like where like the staff area is, probably where the walk-in freezer is. Utility closets, that kind of like a back office,
back of house
storage type stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I was kind of thinking of. Yeah, I'm probably going to head into the staff area.
Yeah, you head into the staff area, and kind of at this point, probably around the same time that Teresa's just kind of had her a bit of like a freak out, and you see that the music that's kind of been playing has kind of like shifted a bit, and you guys are all kind of getting a little bit of like the
vibes aren't quite
feeling
right.
a slight tone shift here. But yeah, you go into the back area.
Just want to make a quick note
Sure.
that my character is aware. I am aware that it took the time from when they stopped talking to us until we did the perimeter check and checked the phone and things like that, till the people that we met, the Elfsgoods, got their food.
Yeah, took them maybe like 10-15 minutes.
So I know I've got a bit of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you go into the staff area. You see that you're kind of in this like corridor area. There's you see like there's like a storeroom, a security room, a utility room, walk-in freezer, and then there's like staff area and a staff bathroom. So kind of like a staff welfare area. What would you like to do back there?
I think the first thing I want to do is maybe go to like the staff, like where the staff put all their stuff. Like,
Yeah, you go into like the staff welfare area.
Yeah, staff welfare.
I was supposed to say,
Like
that's
with lockers.
such a corporate term for a
Yeah.
staff room.
Yeah. Oh yeah, been there.
We have a cot for napping that if you ever use, your pay will be docked.
Yeah, you go in and I'm going to make you do another part of the laundry system here and get you to roll a luck check, please, just to see if there's any staff in the staff welfare area.
And so because there's 2 players, we have 2
Two
luck
luck,
points.
yeah. And this is just, again, a 4-1, so you're rolling this and hoping to get a 4.
I do.
Woohoo.
Great. You are lucky and there is no one in the staff welfare area at this time. You go in, there is a bunch of lockers. Usual kind of like there's like a small little kitchenette, a table that 2 people can sit at max, and yeah, that's about it.
Okay. And do I notice anything with the lockers?
Yeah, you see that there's all the staff names. You're seeing Teresa's name, you're seeing Damien's name, Bobby's name. There's a couple of others in there, Ricky, and then there's one that's scratched out.
Scratched out.
Yeah.
Can I get into that locker?
Give me a body dexterity check to try and...
Can I just fucking bash the lock?
You can give me a body might check if you'd like to just bash it.
Grab it with both my hands and just...
It's just a 4-1. Yeah.
Just squeeze hard and think of the war.
I'm not trying to be loud. Well, one didn't go in, but I
Me
already
too.
got it. Whew, close. Only one. Well, 2 because I can use my focus.
Yeah, focus is great.
Yeah, so you see that there is like an old scarf, like a pair of gloves, and like a spare name tag of someone called Sydney. It says, "Hi, I'm Sydney." And you know what? There's a can of green hair dye.
Okay.
Incredible.
Okay.
Subtle DMing.
With that detail, I have something that I would like to do in addition then.
I'm also gonna. I'll give you this too as well, right?
Thank you, Dylan.
I've got a last thing I want to do before I run over. But yeah, give me more stuff.
I will give you more stuff. So obviously you also see like typical posters and stuff being like, you're never fully dressed without a smile and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. And you're seeing like Damien's locker has like team leader Damien on it and stuff like that, there doesn't seem to be like a manager here. He seems to be like de facto manager, and it's probably why you're seeing like all these, you're seeing like like a employee referral reward scheme and stuff to kind of really boost their recruitment drive. As you're going through these lockers, you notice that one from Ricky is unlocked, and you kind of see that between there's some like scrawlings in both Sydney's and Ricky's lockers, and you see like written in there is like, they can't see in here. It knows how long. Why can't I remember anything? And it seems like Ricky and Sydney have been having this kind of like back and forth conversation.
Okay, so they're using like analog messaging inside the
Yes.
lockers.
Yes.
Interesting.
Why can't it see in the lockers? Is it like a enclosed metal thing?
You can give me a mind intuition check if you want to kind of get a feel for that. Just a 4-1.
Okay. Oh, I've got a thing in there. See, I'm spread out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am not.
Yeah,
go.
I get that.
You notice as you're walking through these back, particularly with your kind of like sense for stealth, you're noticing that there were a lot of cameras in all of the other places. You know,
Oh,
like
and
there's
there
cameras in like the main
okay,
in the main area.
okay,
There's character. There's cameras in the kitchen. There's even cameras in this staff room, but they're like pointed away from the lockers.
Makes
you know, like
sense,
they're pointed down at the table, but not at the locker. And this seems to be like a safe space where they maybe couldn't be seen.
Oh, that makes
Okay.
me nervous, but I'm gonna do still gonna do my one more thing before I rush back
Yeah.
to the table.
Yeah, you maybe have like 5 minutes left at max before you think food's gonna come out. At this
Not
point.
not where the freezer is, but I want to go to like the like storage type area where they would have like cutlery and
Yeah.
plates and things like that. Just a yeah. Okay,
Yep.
cool, perfect. Yeah, I want to get a bunch of forks,
Yeah, cool.
like a whole bunch of them,
Sure, you can get a whole bunch of forks.
because you know what? No, I'm not going to spoil it yet. I will tell you what I found out during our power of editing, because the power of editing is also the power of reading.
Okay. But yeah.
Now I'm a
You do that,
scurry.
and you scurry. And as you scurry, as you're leaving the staff area, you see that coming in as from the kitchen is someone who says, with a name tag that says, "Hi, I'm Ricky," the guy who's having a conversation with Sydney, and he's like, "All right, you're probably not supposed to be in there. Are you lost?"
Hi, I was looking for the bathroom, Ricky.
Oh yeah, bathroom's right there. You see the door marked bathroom.
Oh yeah, sorry. See, the problem is that I'm not wearing my glasses. Let me just swap into these here. There we go.
Right, give me a fast talk roll, please. Spirit fast talk, difficulty 4, complexity 1.
I
Oof.
do not. I do not.
You see that Ricky looks you up and down. All right, bit odd. Just gotta let us have some privacy, yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem. I hope you can remember everything, Ricky.
What? Why would you say that? No, perfect memory working here in the Dimpley family, all Dimpley delicious, all Dimpley day.
I know. Yeah, perfect. You, Teresa, Damien, Sydney, you're all great workers.
Who's
And
Sydney?
I just bye.
Okay. Terrence, outside in the main area, you hear the music shift again to an even more sinister tone. And you see that at this point, you don't know what's happened, but literally all of the patrons, except for the Elscuds, just turn and look at you.
Were I a gambling man, I'd say that's a tremendously bad sign.
And actually, you even see that you look at the Elscuds, is you're going to feel all these eyes on you. The only ones who aren't looking at you is the Elscuds, but you do see kind of Dale, the father, kind of like look a bit confused and start looking at you a bit. And you see that the daughter is kind of just like staring vacantly off into space.
Right, I give Dale a really awkward thumbs up and a smile.
Hello?
Oh, Dale, how are you finding the food?
Sorry, do we know each other?
Dale, we spoke less than 20 minutes ago. You're
Oh,
part of the
that's-
Dimpley's family. I'm from Dimpley head office. You remember me?
Oh, I can't say I do.
Okay. Well, I'm from Dimpley's head office. How are you finding your
Dimpley's
food
head
today?
office?
That's right.
And he starts freaking out, having the exact same reaction as if it's the first time he's seen you.
Okay, there's some of old Dale still in there. All right, well, you keep on with that food, Dale. You know, your continued patronage is what keeps us Dimpley doing.
Oh, I'll Dimpley till I die. That's what I always say.
I get back to my seat and start, like, sketching out, like, where the fuck Frank has gone.
Yeah, and
Because now I'm concerned that Frank
you-
is in trouble.
you see Frank now coming out of the double doors.
I give him a little head, like, get over here, Frank.
Yeah, I get over there and I go, hi, I've got a lot of things to tell you about.
And I have a lot to talk to you about too, my friend.
Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to eat the food because there are two options with this. Either they are poisoning people or something, or
potentially even worse, they are putting whey protein into people's diets who have not prepared their diets for that type of nutritional supplement, and they were not measuring that out, and that could really cause a lot of problems with bloating. And I know you don't want that during your day.
No, if there's one thing I really don't want today, it's bloating.
I know, right?
All right, so listen, I think probably you and I are coming to very similar conclusions. Let me fill you in. I tell them everything that I've discovered out here, that people are like fully without their memories, and the food
Are you
is-
doing this like all of the patrons are still looking at you?
Oh yeah, no, I'd probably type it on the thing. Be like, so
Okay.
look, and I'm gonna point at like, you know, the KPIs on the wall, the specials.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
talk at the
smiling and, yeah,
really we're putting on a show that we're just two fucking head office guys doing
Yeah,
a
okay.
store visit. Like
It takes you guys a couple of minutes to fill each other in on that, and Teresa comes out with your.
that's bosh
your
profit,
food.
Teresa. Thank you very much.
Is there anything else I can get you both?
Just a smile, Teresa. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Well, I mean, I would love to see. I'd love to get your feedback on the food and everything. Make sure it's all okay for you.
Absolutely, but I do have, you know, I really want to enjoy this food. I really do.
course.
And I can't do that with one nagging job still in the back of my head.
Oh no, what's that?
I just have to do a quick assessment of the till systems. Would you mind if I do that very quickly? It's just on my head off. You understand. It's just a dimply do not forget.
Give me a fast talk roll. I will give you advantage on this. So you're actually only looking for a 3.
That is mind or spirit?
This would be spirit.
Spirit, Grant. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I forgot, but no, it is spirit. Just a tree. Okay,
Yeah.
just a tree.
Because you've kind of like previously
I make
fast talked her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. She's like, oh sure. Well, I mean, hopefully it's quick so you can get your 4 sausages.
Oh, don't you worry. Those 4 sausages are calling my name, and
That
I
beer will
am
still be cold for you.
damn straight. And I am the quickest in the business when it comes to this kind of thing. I'm a regular boffin.
Yeah. She brings you over to the till system.
I want to do 2 things. I want
Sure.
to check to see if there's any like employee kind of clock-ins or clock-outs, but primarily what I want to do is check the security camera to see if I can't see Hardwick on the floor of the shop at any time.
So there is a like monitor there that has like an overview of it, but there's not the full security system. You would know from what Frank has said. There
Is
is
in
a
the back
security room that you'd
Okay.
have to go in and like if you wanted actual access.
Right.
Now, with your technology,
I'm a technological wizard.
wizardry, you might be able to do something, but it would be hard from where you are because it's not the.
I'd like to think that it's all patched into the same system. That, you know, basically they've got their whole dimply infrastructure.
Yeah.
And it'll all be on like the same server. As
You
it were.
can give me. It'll be a computer's check because it is, you know, unless you're trying to change the actual underlying tech. If you're just trying to interface with it, it's computers.
I'm going to try and change the tech. I'm basically going to. I'm going to see if I can't. So there'll be a camera around.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can't just kind of basically using my knowledge of tech and my knowledge of like computational bullshittery
Yeah.
to see if I can't patch the feed from the camera, just hardwire it in to the monitor that I've got here.
Yeah, go for it. Give me so give me a technology roll. I'm gonna say it's a 5-2.
5-2, perfect. Is that technology is mind?
Mind, yes.
Perfect. Okay, and because I have tech savvy, when operating or repairing tech, double the amount of training dice.
Okay, great, yeah.
Perfect. So that means I am rolling 6 again.
Cool.
What was it?
5-2.
No, I don't make it. I don't even have a 4 I can bring up. I've got so many trees. I got 4
Yeah.
trees and 2 2s.
Wild.
That's crazy. No, I
So
don't get it.
You could, if you wanted, burn one of your luck points to make this a successful roll. If you
No,
would
I think
like.
I'd rather not, because I think maybe let's team talk this. I would like to keep the luck points for
I'm scared of what's to come.
crucial moments.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's coming, and I'd much rather have them in my back pocket for something more important than
Sure.
this.
You fully brick the entire security system.
Oh, Oh, Teresa, that's not up to scratch at all.
Oh, that seems
Can you
wrong.
take orders manually until I can get this patched up again?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and you're able to do just manual counts and stuff.
Yeah,
on it?
yeah.
Okay, perfect. Then look, Teresa, this isn't as big a problem as it could be for you. I won't say it to head office. I'll just fix it up before I leave. Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
But just a quick, Jim has a bad memory in real life question. The recorded phone call.
Yes.
They said it came out of and he's dead. Where did they say it came out of anywhere in particular? Or?
Jim, what was in this 999 call was the words, "It came true, he's dead, then it knows I called you," and then line goes dead. So it wasn't that's as specific as it is.
Right, so it being the unnamed big baddie that is fucking dwelling somewhere in this Dimpleys. Thank you. I don't know why I forgot that for a moment. I wanted to
Presumptuous.
say Dipley. I think the
What
use
if it
of...
meant the message came through?
Oh, it could mean the message came true.
It came through.
It came true. He's dead.
He's dead right.
Yeah. Okay, right. Okay, we've got nothing to
So yeah, at this point, you've just bricked the entire security system.
Yes.
You're still at the table. Teresa is with you, kind of like monitoring you. Everyone is being very shifty. Is the only way. So
All eyes are on us.
yeah.
Okay.
At this point, if you guys
Reminder
feel,
that I've told him that there is a do not enter. There were
Yeah.
there was a basement that said do not enter, and then there was
Yes.
an under construction.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we want...
Also,
We-
there was a freezer.
We got two priorities now.
And you fully know there's a dead body in the freezer.
I think we got to go investigate the dead body, and then we got to get into that room. The do not enter room.
We want to investigate the dead body?
I think so.
Huh.
I mean, it could have clues as to what undid it.
I mean, fair. Yeah.
I feel like...
And at this point, you know it's Sydney in the freezer.
Yeah.
Realistically,
That's
you know it's
that's
Sydney.
why I didn't go in there, because I was like,
Sorry, Dylan. It's not Sydney. It's just a body now.
Sorry. Oh my god. But you guys, you know that any kind of sneaking around in the back areas is going to be harder now because you have attracted the attention of basically everyone here.
Look, Dylan, I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay.
I know sneaking is on the menu.
Yeah.
Going forward, there's going to be a lot of sneaking on the menu.
Just letting you know. Yeah.
I need to get at that body, Dylan.
Okay.
I don't actually see that on the menu. What I see is just there's extra gravy you can get.
No, actually, don't go near the gravy. It's not the best. Dimply's
Oh.
gravy, pretty low on the list. It's not what they're known for. I think that's why they sell so much alcohol.
So yeah,
So,
what are you doing?
Okay, Bridget, look. If you could just take...
Who's Bridget?
what's your name?
Teresa.
Sorry. Okay, Teresa, look. If you could just get Bridget to take a look at this, I'm going to...
Who's Bridget?
it's just, there's always a Bridget. If you could just get someone to take a look at this, I'm going to go back and enjoy that lovely meal you've prepared for me. Is that all right?
Yes, okay, sure. I mean, you're from head office. Do you have a number? Or do you just call the
actually,
general?
I do. No, hold on. I'm just going to send in a quick email there. Dear Teresa, at the... Where are
But
we
there's
again?
someone called Teresa in head office too?
There is, yeah. I was just assuming there's always a Teresa on site. It's kind of a Dimpleys tradition. Where are we again? In the
We're
world?
just off the M1 in
Yeah,
an
sorry,
unspecified
yeah.
location
Hi,
in
yeah,
England.
Just in the,
England.
Yes,
Hi,
all of
Teresa.
the accents are highly regional specific here.
Hi, Teresa. Just in the M1 location. Tills have gone down. If you wouldn't mind sending out some... I'm reading all this aloud to
Yeah.
maintain the act. If you wouldn't mind sending someone just to take a look at that. All the best. Gav. She knows I'm not Gav. It's just an inside joke. All right. I'm going to go eat my lovely meal. Can you keep...
Yeah, sure.
You're running the shift here, right?
Yeah, for the moment.
Fantastic. You're doing a good job. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Dimply. Whatever.
While he's been up doing that, I've been trying to talk to people, like not ask him anything, get
Sure.
him back into just thinking everything is fine. Be just not trying to fast talk, just being like,
Okay,
"Oh,
yeah.
what's your favorite thing that you've ordered? What's your favorite thing about the Dimplies?"
Yeah, and I think as you walk around and kind of like ask people this, everyone kind of just, they're flicking back and forth between looking at you and like really like intently, and then just being like, "Oh, great weather out there, isn't it?" And like all of their lines, they are like generic NPC level intelligence and communication here. Like you're not getting anything from them beyond base level. Oh, wow, that traffic sure was bad.
Do we feel that they're waiting for us to eat the food?
That was going to be my next thing. I'm going to sit down.
You can both give me mind intuition checks.
Okay.
Just a 4-1.
Okay, got it.
Got it?
Yeah, they're not. This isn't like you're not getting cult. Everyone needs to drink the Kool-Aid energy from them. You're just getting these people are acting suspicious, and we don't like this energy. But it's not necessarily like, oh, they have to eat the food, and if they don't eat the food, we're going to shove it down their throats. You know?
Do we think it would put them at ease to see us eat food?
Probably yes.
So I'm going to do a little trick that I do every morning in my booth. And I'd really rather that you don't tell people I'm doing this, if that's all right.
Sure. What do you do?
I'm going to, well, it's kind of the reverse of what I do, actually. Usually I use a little portal to put liquid in. But in this instance,
Is that why you smell like that?
Yes.
All right.
Actually, that's my musk. I'm going to open a little portal inside my mouth, and I'm going to pour the liquid into it.
This is such bullshit. Okay.
Would you like me to run through the specifics of the spell and why I think this is a flawless plan?
I get this spell. Basically, you open just a little dimension.
Just a little dimensional portal. Just
Yeah, I will say that the level of control required is going to make it more difficult than your normal. So your normal difficulty is 5. I'm going to basically give you disadvantage on this, so you're looking for 6s.
6s, but I get to roll.
But you'll only need 1, assuming, because you're only casting it. Are you trying to
no,
are you doing it like under the
it's-
table, or
It's just going to jettison outside somewhere. Like,
Okay, sure.
Like, this thing can go to other universes at high level. This is
Okay.
very easy. So it's going to be mind magic.
Yep.
I'm going to be rolling 6 on this.
Yes. Yeah, you're rolling with disadvantage, so difficulty is increased by 1.
Yes. So realistically, as long as I get a 3, I'm fine.
Yes.
I think this is something I do every morning. Confidence. Yeah, I got it. Nailed it. Didn't even need to update.
Cool. Yeah. You begin eating the food, and
No, just drinking. I can't do it with food
Oh,
because
sorry.
I can't chew.
okay, yeah.
I would put half my head outside.
You start. You take a swig of the breakfast beer.
Well, I'm gonna deliberately be like, to Dimplies, and then I'm gonna go, and the whole thing down so that they see me like neck a whole pint.
Yeah.
I'll be like, right, I need to piss, and I'm gonna stand up and go to the back.
Sure. Yeah. I think that's fine. I think, and then everyone's probably looking at you then, Frank.
Yeah,
As-
so I've got this mountain of food, right?
Yeah.
And I'm a very large person.
Yeah.
And I've kind of got, my back to a lot of people,
Sure,
and
yeah.
everything. And over to the side
You were
of
given
it,
like the prize booth, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to take some napkins.
Okay.
And I'm just going to, because eggs are kind of like fried. I got fried eggs. So they're white.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to jab a fork through a bunch of napkins. And I'm just going to eat napkins.
This is such tabletop bullshit, and I love it. That's a broken supervisor right there.
All you need is like 1 or 2 napkins and it will look like...
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I surprisingly, right, as great as this system is, it doesn't have a
Sleight of hand.
specific stat for this for napkin eating. I will say, you can. I'll let you use stealth.
All right. I was going to say, I'm being
I think,
stealthy.
yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe dexterity, but I think stealth is okay.
What am I trying to get
body,
here?
body. Just 4-1 again. I think like you're.
What are you trying to get here? Bodies.
But yeah. So yeah, body stealth. Yeah, 4-1. I think it's pretty.
Luckily, I have focus, so I get it.
Okay. Cool.
Jim was worried.
So everyone.
I was like, fuck, I don't know if he has focus in that.
I do. 1.
Okay, nice.
Okay, so you're just shoveling napkins into your mouth.
Yeah.
That's
Jim,
foul. Your mouth must be so dry.
you've gone into the back rooms or the back room area. I'm assuming you're going.
I'm going into the freezer.
You're going to the freezer. Okay. Roll me a stealth check. You will have disadvantage on this, so it will be a 5-1 that you're looking
Stealth
for.
is body?
Body, yes.
Well, that's a problem. I only have 2 dice here.
Okay.
Oh!
Nice.
I hit it both times.
You
My
managed.
plan is flawless, and the dice know this.
You managed to sneak through into the staff area and find the walk-in freezer.
Okay. I'm gonna waste no time here.
Yeah.
I want to find the body. I'm gonna just go to the big freezer I'm assuming it's in.
Yep.
And I want to just check to see if I can see any, like, discern how they might have died.
Sure. So you go into this freezer. They have like a big like coat rack outside for all those like big industrial jackets. You can put one on if you want as a keep you.
Oh,
nice
yeah,
and-
absolutely doing that. Yeah.
It's not great to be in one of those freezers, but when you don't have them on, you go in and you dig through a couple of boxes. It's not really been particularly hidden very well.
Yeah, because
And you see the body of Sydney Prentice, and you also see another body.
oh,
And because you had looked up the executives earlier, this is the body of Doug Bray, the one who had gone missing.
okay.
If you want to try and find out how they died, give me a medicine check. 4-1, please, and this will be mined.
I make it.
Okay, great. It's pretty easy to tell how Sydney died. She was stabbed. And it looks like Doug was basically blunt force trauma to the back of the head.
Okay. Right. So, I'm gonna do something that most people would consider somewhat uncivilized.
And I will say as well, you find like a set of keys on Doug.
On Doug. Very
Yes.
good. Pocket the keys. Are you going to follow along, or are you staying where you are for a minute? Because what I'm going to do is going to take me 15 minutes.
You would.
I wait a little bit of time, probably like 5.
Yeah, because if you can keep people's eyes on you.
You're being actively watched. If
After like 5 or so minutes, then I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go check out my friend. He seems to be having a hard time.
Sure, yeah.
He did drink that beer very fast.
yeah.
Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for, a freezer.
Yep.
I'm looking for the meat cleaver.
It's not. They don't. They're not like a
No, that's
butcher's
okay.
here.
I was just for cleanliness, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
But okay, they're frozen bodies.
Yeah.
I lift up the arm of Doug. Just chosen Doug,
Yeah.
I'm assuming Doug was executed unfairly or against his will,
Yes, he was.
which is the first requirement.
Yeah.
I am going to just use the fact that he is a deep frozen body to break off his arm just below the elbow.
I have a question for the class.
Yeah.
What the are you doing?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not a thing. It is a thing, but
How
I'm
close
doing
are we
it.
to my 5 minutes?
Not very. Okay. So I know where this is going, Jim.
Yeah.
I know where this is going.
Well, let me describe what I'm going to do then.
Okay.
So I'm going to make myself up a hand of glory, or hog, as we call it in the business.
Mm-hmm.
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
We do?
I'm going to make myself up of Right Hog, I'm going to use my bodge job skill. So what I have to do here is basically I'm going to inscribe a small line of very particular runes just above the break in this arm that I now hold. I'm going to inscribe some runes on the fingers of it, and then I'm going to use some very thin conductive wire that I took from the security camera cable.
Nice retcon. Fine.
Well done.
I'm going to construct myself a hand of glory, which will allow me to sneak around this place unseen by both the staff and the electric eyes in their security system.
So, yeah, you can make a Hand of Glory. You will need to make a 5-1 technology test.
Technology. Fine. That's mind.
Yes.
That's
Technology.
Technology, yes.
So technology
it's
is
literally
going to give me
the understanding of how to
how
construct
to like wire
Fair.
shit.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
engineering, basically.
Because you
What
also
are we but machines?
and he'll also need to use his Game Boy to essentially cast a spell into it at the time of creation.
Fair.
So basically, because I am a boffin, I get the bodge job, which means once per mission, I can also build a common. Sorry, no, I've got tech savvy, which means I can use my training dice if this is tech.
Yeah, it's tech.
Yeah, so I can double my training dice on
Okay,
this
cool.
as well. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 for my mind, 1 for training, and then the double from my skill.
Okay, so
there.
5 dice altogether.
So 5 dice.
Looking for a 5.
Yes, and I have 1 focus I can spend on this as well. Don't need to.
That is-
Absolutely fucking nailed it. That's 5 successes when I burn the focus. Sorry, 4 successes. And a
Okay.
disrespectful 3 hanging on at the end.
So, I did try to subtly push that you could have gone to Agent Hardwick's house earlier on. You
Okay.
chose to not do that.
Yeah, because he wasn't at
Because-
his house.
In the module, it says that you can find a Hand of Glory there, which is why I knew about Hands of Glory.
Oh, okay,
'Cause I
cool.
had to look
Cool,
them up.
cool, cool. Or hogs, don't just say hog.
Sorry, hogs.
Yes.
I'm not as much in the biz.
Yes, that's her.
So I do have a prop for this.
Oh, ho, ho! I've got to hand it to you, Dylan. You came prepared.
Oh god.
Please just put that there for everyone to view at all times.
I like that you even anticipated that it wouldn't be a clean cut I make.
Yes,
It's,
that was definitely intentional, not just the only prop I had at hand.
How do I do this on camera?
Anyway, so yes, with a Hand of Glory, you can basically effectively render yourself invisible for about 5 minutes or so, because it is like essentially a handmade, a freezer-made Hand of Glory. You can turn someone else invisible if they are also in skin
Making
contact
contact with me, right?
you. Yes. So you have that. It has taken you about 15 minutes to do that, though. You said you're going to wait like 5-10 minutes before going to find him. So as you are creating that, what are you doing?
I know he was heading to the freezer,
Yeah.
so I head to the freezer. You know.
Okay.
And
Give me a stealth roll.
Oh, yeah.
You're again disadvantage. You're looking for a 5
why am I disadvantaged?
because everyone is actively looking at you.
Yeah, but I'm really big.
Yeah, but he needs to use the jacks, Dylan.
and I'm really big.
Yeah. Well.
We're fine.
Okay.
So yeah, I walk into the freezer and I go, "Hi, a question for the class.
Yeah, ask away.
What in the G gollies are you getting up to there?"
I'm just working. Wasn't this covering your basic training?
I feel like you need to explain very quickly what is happening here.
So basically, right, there's a thing we can create called a Hand of Glory. Usually they're done a lot better than
Oh,
this.
I read about those in the training.
Yeah, exactly. Once I finish this room, a little bit of wiring around here, Bob's your uncle. Now we can go undetected. Although you seem to be really good at that on your own. What do you think? Good job, eh? Sorry, Doug.
That reminds me of the time in Afghanistan where we needed to hide from the dogs, so we used the corpses of the men around us, and we cut off their arms and then covered ourselves in the blood, so that way the dogs couldn't smell us.
That's an extremely upsetting story. Hey, Yeah, no, do you know, I'm going to have to report that I've done this anyway, so. I mean, I could make another one, but this one will do both of us, so I don't see there's any point. God, it's a grim job, ain't it? Right, so, well, we gotta make our way down.
Yeah, there's the basement, and
the
there was
basement.
also the under construction.
Yeah, okay, well,
Under construction is closer.
all right, well, we throw our head in there. I feel like the basement's probably gonna be where whatever it is that's haunting this Dimplings is. Also, ding-a-ling, got the keys.
Well, look at you.
As you're having this conversation, you managed to kind of escape or sneak back and not be noticed, but it's now been a further 5 minutes as you're watching him finishing up the Hand of Glory.
Yeah.
And the people outside have gotten suspicious. And you see that as you're having this conversation, kind of finishing up, Teresa's standing at the freezer door looking at you. And she's like, "Oh, dear, this is a problem. Okay." And she begins to shut the freezer door.
Oh, no, that's not good.
I'm gonna kick the freezer door real hard
It's
into
like
her.
it's like one of these
sliding
lock latchy jobs.
a real...
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll just get my hulking body and...
Okay. Give me if you're just trying to brute force this, give me a body might check, difficulty 5, complexity 1. As you're basically just trying to get to her before she can close the door.
Okay. 5
Okay, yep.
with my focus.
So you focus up, just charge out, managing to block the door from closing, and then you look into the corridor down, and you see also Bobby, and you see also Ricky, and you see
But they're further away.
a little further away, and then you see all of the other NPC families that were just hanging around. Not the Elsgoods yet, but you see all of these other nameless ones. And you see there's just one guy standing there. He goes, "Shame about that weather, huh?"
All right, so when I've bashed through, have I kind of pushed Teresa back?
Yeah, you
then?
kind of push her back away from the door. You have an opening, but you're seeing this corridor down with all these just glazed over expressions looking back at you. "Sure was bad traffic there, huh?"
So I look back and see him finishing up this hand. Have you finished it? Is it?
I'm just there.
Yeah,
Has he?
basically at this time he's just about finishing it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I give you a thumbs up using the hand.
Okay. Well, I guess I need to clear a little path for us, don't I?
Yeah. Why? What's going on outside? Is everything gravy?
Don't worry about it. Just gotta do my job here.
And you know that rack that you had,
Yeah.
with the coats on? Yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna take my coat off, my jacket off, and you're gonna see revealing massive amount of military tattoos all down Frank's arms. As he unlocks his arms a bit.
Of course. Classic.
And
Classic.
As should be expected. Yeah.
Yeah.
And funny thing about the rule book, guys, and that is all those gun skills I have actually just say ranged weapons. And I grab a handful of forks, Dylan.
Nice. So yeah, you need to buy Terrence a little bit of time to put the finishing touches on this Hand of Glory. And as you kind of step out, hang your coat up, to the tune of that tailback must have been a mile long. You withdraw all these forks, and suddenly all these people start rushing towards you. As you've done a very kind of obvious act of violence. we won't go into initiative or anything. We're basically going to treat these guys as just like a swarm. How are you going to buy time for Terrence?
Well, what's great is I already have combat ready, so that gives me a +2 onto my initiative anyway. So I
nice.
imagine I'd be going first.
Sure.
But the other little talent that I have is covering fire.
Okay.
Ooh la la.
So basically, I get to make a ranged attack, and each one of them makes a contested against it.
Okay.
And anybody that fails against it takes as much damage as
your weapon would do.
No, as many failures as they have. It's 1 point of damage for each.
Okay, get you. Okay. Right. So do you need to roll, or do I just need to roll against you?
Well, yeah, we both roll.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that there's
I believe it's a 4-1.
9 people in the in the corridor here.
And anybody that passes against me, they dive out of the way, basically.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
Yeah. These guys are.
I think it's a 4-1 for range or for covering fire.
Okay, so yeah. So for covering fire, you're going to do a ranged test 4-1 and tell me the amount of successes that you get, and then I have to try and get more successes on a reflex test per person.
3 successes.
Okay.
How many dice do they have?
These guys are generic NPC 1. They are not trained. Their body is 2. They've not any skills and reflexes. These are like middle-aged people. Like there's clearly 2 of them who are just on like a business trip. There is like just family members and things. They haven't.
Plus, some of them have been eating nothing but dimplies for weeks.
Yeah. So I said there's 9 of them. I'm gonna roll this up real quick.
They all fail if they've got 2.
They all fail, but at least 1.
Yeah.
I'm actually rolling so bad.
Every time you roll one, I'm just like, wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay, so fully 5 of them just go down. Just like forks in the eyes and things like that, and just like awful. But there are still like 4 of them up, and they are running towards you.
So seeing this bloodshed, and eyes getting gouged out by forks and everything, just gets my military heart going, and my adrenaline starts pumping.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use my adrenaline, which allows you get 1 adrenaline per thing.
So when combat starts, you get an adrenaline, so you can use that to take another action.
Yep, and I'm going to use it to use a talent again, and I'm going to
same again.
I'm going to throw more forks.
Get them, Frank. Throw more forks.
That's 3. Oh no, it's 4. It's 4 successes.
4 successes.
Oh wait, is it rolling against 4s?
Yeah,
I'm rolling 4s.
you own.
No, I have 5 successes.
Yeah, literally all of them go. I got in 4 tests. I got a single 4. All of them go down. You just they're not like fully out of the fight, but like you've put enough metal at them that they've all like
laying
either
on the
kind of
ground.
like they're all either in pain, they've scattered away, they're one's just like
So I go.
there's just a fork, there's forks in people's knees,
No,
and they're like
I can't let you keep that one, I'm afraid.
You've bought Terrence just enough time to put the finish casting the spell into the hand,
Right,
and
Hog's
it is ready.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Yeah, well, did I?
Okay, fair.
You then also hear now more people coming out of the main restaurant area towards this back area.
Woo.
All right, Frank,
We got a skedaddle.
take my hand.
Oh my goodness.
Oink, oink.
Yeah, you utter the command word, and for all intents and purposes, you guys are invisible. You can still see each other. You're aware of each other, and you still make noise.
Yeah, so
But you can move around, and the eyes just basically can't follow
they
where you
slide
are.
off us.
Yeah.
Right?
Isn't it
Same
that it
with
makes you
CCTV.
so boring or something? That
That can be a way. That's some of the ways that's theorized to work, but effectively, you guys just can't be seen and attention can't be paid to you.
Yeah, that works for CCTV and stuff as well. But Frank, they can still hear us, so we've got to walk quietly. Do you understand?
So you guys have the keys to the place. You've identified the big, do not enter, heavily foreshadowed sign in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then there's the under construction area as well. Where are you going?
I mean, end goal's got to be the kitchen. Do you want to really quickly look at the under construction area?
Yeah. Since we're completely invisible, I feel like we could cover a bit more distance, so we maybe don't need to sneak into the one right by us right now. We can make it all the way through the kitchen with this thing, because is it like a one-time use, or?
Yeah, we've got about 5 minutes before this thing fizzles out, so...
I think we'd have a way harder time getting through the kitchen if we're not invisible.
Yeah, we got a cut for the quarterback here. Let's move. Quick, sharp, and in a hurry, yeah?
Also, the disembodied voice that we keep hearing keeps talking about this.
Yeah.
Do not enter. So
I thought I was the only one.
You guys are able to get to the locked basement door in the kitchen. You have the keys from Doug.
Yeah.
You're able to unlock it.
Doug, he really gave us a hand, didn't he? Let's get a lot of mileage out of these jokes when you've used a hog.
You unlock the store. There's chains and everything on it. And enter down into the basement. And everything down here is distorted is the only way to think of it. There's a hand railing on the steps going down that twists in unnatural ways. It's almost as if some parts of it are almost as if it's a sketch that was started but not fully finished. It hasn't been fully fleshed out.
So, and I've said this a lot today, but if I were a gambling man, I would say we've just passed into that pocket dimension.
Oh, wowee, I'm getting to see supernatural stuff for real now.
Yep.
Yeah, Terrence, that resonates with you. Everything just here feels off, You walk down this these twisted metal stairs. The angles just all kind of wrong, and there's a hallway down at the bottom of it, and you almost get a weird feeling that the ceiling and stuff is undulating and rippling
I knew
a little
you were going
bit.
to say undulating.
Yeah, very I'm gonna put it straight, you're in a colon.
What a thing I can relate to.
Yeah, that makes it easier to picture. Right, so here we are. The arse ended, dear, please.
You get to the end of this corridor, and there's a room here that looks very kind of locked up, and then another stairway going down.
All right, well, let's check this room quickly.
Deeper into the bells, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, let's check it.
I'm starting to paint a picture in my head. Can you just smash this open?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you can smash it open. Give me a might check at difficulty 5.
Can I use close combat instead?
No. Karate chop.
No, karate kick.
Is it just locked? It's not. Is it a padlock or is the door just locked?
The door is locked.
Can I just try Doug's keys?
I'm kicking. I pass.
You pass. You kick
As
it
your
in.
hand is.
Yeah, you kick it in. You see, bound together back to back is who
Melissa
you
and
would
Ben.
recognize. Melissa and not Ben.
Oh.
The son, Rory.
Oh.
Ben is the agent.
Oh yeah. I just assumed Hardwick was his name. All right.
And you see that she looks up at you and she goes, Terrence?
Actually, she can't see me.
Oh, you guys still holding the...
Yeah, but I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna let go of the hand. I'm gonna go. Oi, Mel.
Terrence, what are you here? What are you involved in this? What's going on?
Well, I am involved, but on the right side of it. I'm actually here to find you, your son, who I've been assuming his name was Ben, was wrong.
How could you think his name was Ben? You were the best man at my wedding.
He wasn't born at that point, was he? Anyway, look.
We had that deep, meaningful heart-to-heart where I confided you that I said I was going to name him Ben after my grandfather.
Oh, that was you. Okay, yeah. No,
Anyway, why are
His
you
name's
here?
not Ben. No.
Okay.
Shut up! Rory, I meant. I've had a very stressful time. I'm so stressed out.
Listen, Mel.
I'm so hungry as well. We haven't eaten in days.
I'm here to help you, alright?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Okay.
Very quickly, though. What the fuck's going on? Can you tell me what you saw?
Yeah, we came in and we were like, oh, attempting to haven't been there in years, and then we
Banging sausages.
yeah, and we were like, oh great, I'd love a sausage roll, love to get an all day breakfast. Maybe I'll have a beer. Ben was driving, and and so then I know it was really weird. Like we finished our meal, I'd forgotten where I put my keys, and I couldn't remember doing it. I tried to leave, and the door was locked, and we thought that was weird. And then at that point, Ben just started going like, real, like into work mode, and he never usually brings that home with him, and
Yeah, he's contractually not allowed to, actually.
yeah, and he started like being weird, and then this guy
Damien, by any chance?
Damien, that was it. He came out and just, everyone stood up and looked weird, and Damien, had a pipe or something and hit him in the back of the head, and dragged us all down here.
Alright, so you've been losing your memories.
Yeah.
And those ones up above, they've been losing their memories. Basically, something is drawing information out of these people's heads. Listen, I've been in the laundry a while. I think I might be able to hazard an educated
What's
guess.
the laundry?
It's where I work in the division that we're in.
Is that where Ben works too?
No, he's up in another department. I do the laundry in this place. Do you know what?
okay.
I don't have time for this. Here, look, I work in business.
Okay.
I think what we're dealing with, and I don't know if this was taught to you in your basic training, but I think we're dealing with an infovore. Do you know what that is?
That's the same thing that Ben said.
Is that right?
I heard him say that.
Yeah, well, great minds think alike. Ben is a very smart child.
what is
What did
that?
Hardwick think?
That was Hardwick.
All right, yeah, okay. Sorry, Mel. So an infovore is a beast, not strictly from this plane, but often from this plane, and it feasts on information.
Yeah, so there are some, like, they're fairly well documented.
Yeah.
They've been around, so yeah, you can determine that that's what it is. And what also comes to your mind is that Agent Hardwick, Ben, would have a lot of tasty information.
Yeah, I'm hesitant even to send an email about this because it's production of information in the sphere of an infovore.
You check your phone, no signal.
My Game Boy.
Yeah. And
On
just
my,
knows.
on my phone. I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, these things are shite anyway. All right, yeah, we're definitely in a pocket dimension, so we're in its sphere of influence. I'm gonna go down there. I have half a cocked plan in my head. I won't say it out loud because I don't know how it's drawing energy yet. I'm drawing information, I should say. How do you feel about fighting a monster?
I'd say I've been fighting monsters most of my career, sir. Woo!
Yeah, there's only one way forward. It's
All
down
right.
the stairs again.
Look, I've got a 2-stage plan. I'm going to reveal stage 1 now. Basically, if you're fighting this thing, the information in your head is a weapon it can use against you. So, if you consent to it, I'm basically going to rob you of everything you know but fighting.
Well, this is perfect because I've actually got a 2-stage plan too.
Is that right?
Stage 1, stage 2.
Fucking phenomenal. I'm going to... Now, tell me if this works or not.
Okay.
I have a silence gesh spell.
Yes.
That basically means I can tell someone... I can put someone under an NDA, basically, where they cannot convey any information I don't want them to convey.
Mm-hmm.
I want to basically rob my good friend Frank here of all information that
Other
he
than
could...
what's just instinctual.
Yeah, and just leave him as an instinctual fighter.
So, it is more that they cannot willingly. So it says the target cannot willingly or unwillingly speak, write, record, or otherwise disclose information about the subject for as long as the spell is active.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think that it's calls out unwillingly there. There might be. I will say that you'll get a certain level of protection from it, but
I'm just trying to give him a surface level advantage against.
yeah, I think for you, Terrence, what you're kind of realizing is that something that is this big and powerful will definitely be able to break through, like small wards.
Yeah.
And small spells. If you did it like very, very high, you'll obviously have more advantage. If you did this, yeah, it'll probably have some effects, but you might not be rendered immune or invulnerable.
Okay, no, any defense is better. Like I said,
Yeah.
2-stage plan. This is basically just giving my friend here a boost.
Sure, I don't need any thinking anyway.
Damn straight. I'm gonna put the gesh on him.
Okay, so if you want to cast this, it's difficulty 4. The level would be dependent on what you're casting it on. So if you're trying to cast it on the Infovore, for example, it obviously would require a much higher level. Because you're only casting on Frank here, it's just 1. Yes.
Okay, I don't know if that has any effect, but I want to say it.
I mean, this is perfect for me. I would love to have my brain wiped a little bit because, I mean, that's why I take all my pictures, because at night all I can see are dark things. So I like having the pictures to keep me happy.
Whoa, and on that thought, I pass.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, you can't disclose information about the laundry then, basically. Okay? You still have all your training, you know it, you just can't be forced to speak about it.
All right, Frank, that's settled on you nicely there. How are you feeling?
I pledge allegiance
Right, working on instinct. Tell me something about the laundry.
to the flag
Okay, tell me where you came from.
of the United States of America.
Okay, walked into that one. What are we gonna go do?
To the Republic,
Okay.
for which it stands.
Okay, yeah, I'll think we're ready to go. Are you okay, Mel, to stay here for a little while?
Get Hardwick. I mean, Ben back.
Yeah, I will. I'll get Ben and young Huey out of here safely. Let's go.
Yes, you guys leave and descend down the other.
I'm holding on to this.
At this point, that's
Gone.
That's gone.
Okay.
Um,
Sorry, Doug.
hand that over. Wait. You go down further into the belly of the beast, as it were. Because it is.
Don't like all. Just call me Jonah.
Everything is warping more and more, but you are walking along this corridor, and then finally there is another door at the end. And like you're beginning now that you know it's an Infovore, everything is just so clearly like you are in its own body, and it has made the internal parts of its body just like a weird facsimile of what building should be like.
Yeah.
And you're walking down it, and you see a little peephole through the door, and you see Agent Hardwick strapped to a chair, these weird tentacle wires coming from all the walls down, injecting into his neck, into the base of his
I don't like
between
it.
his like spine and his,
I don't like it
his
at
cranium. And he looks as if he's like muttering something under his breath. And then you see kind of like peering over his shoulder, like hands come onto his shoulder. See a name tag that says, "Hi, I'm Damien." And you see him like uttering something. You can't hear what's going on, but that's what you see.
all. Oh no. I don't like that at all. All right, nephew Sam. Go do your thing.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that actually was perfect because I'm gonna kick open the door.
Yeah.
Where he's at, come in, and I'm gonna go, One nation under God.
And you see Damien looks up and goes, "Ooh, I don't like the sound of that."
Can you imagine that from his point of view? Like, just doing his thing, and then this just fucking rando comes in, like, just screaming that of all fucking things. So funny.
Okay, we're going to go to initiative now.
I
for
got a
sure.
6.
Damien, the dimply appendage, also has a 6. As you see now, more of these tentacle wires come down and are like also like controlling his body fully. And he like kind of like raises into the air like Doc Ock style and starts shooting towards you. You do win ties on initiative. The players always win ties. What's on your initiative?
I got a 3.
Will be after that. Yeah. So, you're up. He hasn't. You see, he's moving towards you, and he's like, "Oh, this is a bit of a problem, isn't it? I better see to this. The great one wouldn't like this now."
The great one. Oh no, we're in the thick of it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out one handy dandy fork
Yeah.
as he's coming toward me, and I'm gonna be like, indivisible! Launch it at him.
Make a ranged attack roll.
So, just so you know, on my accuracy, I have a good on that when it comes to the combat thing. So,
Okay, his defense is also good.
okay.
So, what that means
So it's a 4 that I'm
is that you are looking for 4s.
Okay. And they're all 4s, all 5 of them.
Oh,
5? Oh my god. Okay. So, how much damage do you... So I'll say that the damage is just equal to the successes here. So that's 4 successes.
That's fair that I don't get gun stats.
Yeah, no, you don't get gun stats on a load of silverware.
Strangely, it was when after we had finished that, when you said something about cutlery or whatever, that I realized
Yeah.
I could have just grabbed knives.
well, I
But-
think I thought you were being quite clever. For every one throw, it's 4 puncture wounds.
Fair. Oh, see, I did it on purpose.
Yeah, you throw insane accuracy with this fork, turning into a deadly weapon. Hits him, does a fair amount of damage, but he kind of shrugs it off and he goes, No, not good at all. This is not the type of behavior that gets you an Employee of the Month place. Just take it from me. And he runs over and he just tries to...
Oh no, I'm using my adrenaline.
Okay, go for it.
Because I throw that first one, and as my arm comes down, I grab out of my other pocket,
Of course,
another
yes.
fork, and then I gambit style. At it.
Nice, yep, go for it.
Dylan, your problem was not saying exactly how many forks this man has taken.
This
It's too late to limit it
Is
now.
your last fork.
I have been jangling like I have like Jinko pants with chains on.
These are this is your last. You forked your last fork here, Ryan.
That's all right. I have 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay, he takes another fair bit of damage. You do see that like part of his body is like wrapped up in these like weird tentacle wires, so like it is acting kind of like armor. So it's not doing the full damage, but you are getting a fair amount of it through. He is, however, just going to go in and just start trying to punch you till you stop, essentially. He has poor melee though.
Okay.
What
I
is your
have
defense?
Good defense.
Your defense. Okay, so he's looking for 5s here.
Oh,
That is 3 successes on you. He deals 3 points of damage.
Woo.
Just starts laying into you. You also now need to make a spirit resolve test. For 1. And if you fail, I'll let you know what happens.
I pass.
Okay. You feel that the physical contact from him like would have leached memories from you, but you kind of, mixture of the ward that's been placed on you and just, your resolve, you managed to rebuff that effect. Jim,
Trauma is mine.
Jim, it's up to you.
right. I am going to beeline for Hardwick.
Mm-hmm.
going to take an educated guess and assume tentacles are what's trying to take the information from him.
Yep.
I'm going to try and dislodge one of the tentacles.
So you can. It's going to be hard, and you're going to need to basically use medicine skills to do it, because these are like in his body and like in his spine and stuff.
So yeah.
So you can't just yank these out. You'll need to be careful. If you had time and not a madman trying to run around and punch people,
Yeah.
might be easier. But
Dark line manager coming
right
at me.
now, if you want to try to take that out, it's going to be a medicine check, difficulty 6.
Oof. Okay, I'm going to. First, I want to see what's going on with him before I attempt it.
Okay.
I know he was muttering something. Now that I'm close, can I make it?
Give me an awareness check. Just 4-1.
Mine.
Yes.
Made it.
You see that Hardwick is an experienced agent, probably more experienced than yourself.
Yeah.
He is like actively trying to basically mutter counter spells and counter
Okay,
wards
yeah.
to stop this. So you do get a feel that he has, been holding it off.
Yeah.
But he's struggling, and he looks tired, man. He looks tired. But yeah, if you want to try and remove these tentacles, it's
I'm going to run up to him.
medicine test.
Oi, Ben, how's it going? Did you name your son after yourself? Bit sanctimonious. Hold on. I'm going to... Oh, it's me, Terrence, by the way. I'm going to get these things off you now, okay?
Okay.
Medicine?
Yep.
That is spirit or mind?
It is mind.
Mind. Okay, I am probably not going to make this. I have nothing in it, but I have 3 dice.
Okay.
No, I don't make it.
Okay.
So I'm going to be... I think this is just so far beyond my area expertise.
Yes.
I know they're talking about biotech in R&D, but we're 6 years out from that, so...
Yeah, so you see that, like, as you kind of get a little bit closer to him, he looks up at you and he's like, "My best man, please get me out of here. It's trying to eat all my tasty memories." So many tasty memories up here. I don't want it.
We're gonna keep those tasty memories in your head. Don't you worry, Ben.
Thanks.
I don't know what I'm doing here, though, so give me a minute, would you?
All right. Yeah, it's if you could be quick, that'd be much appreciated.
Oh, sorry, no, I don't think that's in my remit. Yeah, I'm probably going to keep trying it, but I am now shifting straight into my other plan.
Okay.
So that'll be what I'm doing.
We're back at top of the round. Ryan, it's up to you. Frank, you are now face to face with Damien. You see him, he's like being like zipped like across the room, like trying to evade all your attacks by these wires. He's like, "Oh, put it up now, come on, let's have a bit of a fight, won't we?"
Yeah.
I'm going to kick you in the face. And you're not going to like that at all.
Oh yeah, I'll punch you.
Yeah, go
I see
for
why
it.
this guy's employee of the month. Real go-getter.
Yeah. I just love kicking people in the head.
You know what? I'm gonna use my luck point, one of the luck points, and make it 4 successes. 4 sixes.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
We have 2 of them, right?
You have 2 of those.
Oh, thank
yeah.
God, because my plan dramatically relies on that.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't really ask. But
Technically, you actually should that is a joint decision you guys need to make because
Okay.
it is a group resource.
I want to beat the shit out of him.
I fully support you in your endeavor.
And I can't talk to you.
Yeah.
So
No, you give me... You turn to me and I see the pleading in your eyes.
4 successes is enough for you to just beat this guy down. You've cut so many successes earlier.
can I describe it?
Yeah.
All right.
So tell me how you beat this guy down.
So he's zipping along on these wires,
Yeah.
right? And as he tries to go by, I just grab the wires,
Yeah, no, dude.
yank him to the ground.
Oh, this isn't what happened in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
As I'm above him, I have him held down with one hand on the ground. And then with the other, I go, "With liberty and justice."
Oh no! And as you do that, you kind of see almost like congealing from the ceiling. There's like what effectively look like oversized white blood cells start to like pool down and around. It's kind of like this infovore has its internal systems have detected an invasion or an infection and are trying to root it out. They haven't gone yet. Actually, you know what? They have. They're going to go now. Screw you.
I hate everything about this.
And they're going to go for you.
Can they suck out memories too?
Yo, yeah.
Oh god.
It's hey, look, it does one thing and it does it kind of well.
I kind of expected it to.
Yeah. They're not quite as tough.
Can it still suck out memories?
Nope.
Oh.
I rolled 3 2s and a 1. Yeah, they haven't fully formed, and so you're able to kind of like avoid them. And these kind of like weird like pseudopod appendages are coming out and trying to hit you. But
It's always a fucking pseudopod.
it's always a
isn't it?
pseudopod.
Frank
Always
is
a
thinking,
fucking pseudopod.
is that a sheep?
And then we're back down to you.
All right, time to clever boy my way out of this one.
Yeah, what you got for me?
All right, info for you.
Yeah.
With preset.
I mean, I can't remember my favorite color, so yeah, I've been feeding it just pointless things in my life to try and keep it at bay.
Yeah.
Before it gets to the good stuff.
Solid thinking. Yep.
Yep.
Solid decision making. All right, let's gorge the fucker on something then, will we?
Oh yeah. What are you planning?
Here's my thinking.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so this thing wants information. I'm going to
Yeah.
offer it the mother load. More information than it could possibly ever fathom in a million lifetimes.
All right.
You know the way we're not allowed to open dimensional doors?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well, I'm going to open a dimensional gateway. And I'm going to try and target a gateway that's so fundamentally different from ours that even the basic wiring of the universe, i.e. the laws of physics and gravity, are different. That's a tasty meatball for something like that.
All right. Are you? I mean, it's gonna hurt me. I'm kind of stuck in here with it.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe it'll let go.
All right. Do you want you gotta?
Oh, hold on, my boy over here is very good at pulling things out.
You can. Yeah, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't affect me, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Go for it.
Yeah. God save the Queen.
All right. What are you doing here?
I am going to open a 4th level dimensional gate. Now,
Yeah,
I am
it's gonna
going
have to be 4th level because of
Yeah.
the circumstances that you're in.
because no, that is how I open a gate to another dimension.
Okay.
Now, that is very hard to do usually,
Yes.
but am I right in thinking that every Dimplies is part of this thing?
You. Give me an intuition check.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd probably make it unless you're setting it at 6.
No.
Okay.
Just a 4-1 is fine.
Yeah. Dylan, roleplay this as if you are Ben, please. I'm probably right in thinking this thing is every Dimplies in the country, yeah?
Yeah. So what's probably happened is no, it's not a franchise. Actually, the problem is that it's all centrally owned and operated. And, due to a series of bad financial decision making and just poor management in general, Dimplies have been closing left, right, and centre. What was once a glorious empire of fast food magnificence is, dwindled, fallen into disrepair.
Yeah, hate to see it.
Yeah, no, it's honestly heartbreaking. But I think because of that, it probably had spawned all these locations across good Queen's country, and
Right, yeah, classic.
but now that it's not getting
Classic big corpo move.
now that it's not getting the information it needs from all the locations, it's trying to get all the good information from me. So yeah, it's probably connected to all the Dimplies. Why?
All
what are you
right.
thinking?
Well, here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
This thing, this creature, yeah?
Yeah.
Spread out across all of our glorious country.
yeah.
Yeah, that means it's probably quite good at traveling.
Did you know the one in Cornwall had a ball pit?
I heard it had a ball pit, yeah. They were really trying new things in that
Yeah,
location.
Geniuses at work. I'm so sad it's come to this.
I know, it's a somber moment, but I'm glad it's me. I'm glad I get to see it. Anyway, listen, this thing's created its own pocket dimension, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's got some degree of dimensional energy and probably quite good at traveling as well. You know?
I think
It doesn't even have to hit the M1. It's just got a location.
Yeah, no. It's
Yeah.
smart.
I'm going to try
The
and...
overheads must be real low. They must have really messed this up.
Oh, yeah. How did they mismanage it so badly? You know, that's the real mystery
Yeah.
here. I'm going to try and empower a dimensional gateway to get the juice we need here.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah, all
And I'm
right.
going to use the Dimply itself
trust
as the
you.
power source.
You know, you are my best man, I think. I
Oh,
can really remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was me, yeah. Mel's your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it was
think
me.
so. That was
Yeah.
one of the memories that went, you know how it is.
Sad that. Let me tell you, your son Ben, he's a good lad.
Is that what his name is?
Yeah.
We should have called him that.
Named for your grandfather or something, I think.
yeah, that was it.
Oh, what? I'm going to do this now, yeah? Enough small talk. That's already far too much on company time. I'll start furiously
Yeah, so
opening this.
it is going to take you a minute to cast this, basically.
Because I'm again using the mechanic in the system of empowering it, using the
Yes.
Dimply itself as the source of energy. That's how I'm going to hit this thing up to level 4.
Right, okay, so what we will do then is the difficulty will be 5,
Yeah.
because that's from the spell.
Wait for this. It's going to be really
Oh.
funny. Go on.
Oh. The
No,
complexity.
please explain how hard
yeah,
it's going to be.
okay. The complexity will be 4.
Yeah.
Um,
So I'm looking for 5 4s.
yeah.
But
No,
I'm-
they're for 4 5s.
4 5s.
Yeah. But you're just
I'm
going to use
feeling
the luck
really
points.
lucky.
No.
Oh, you're right. It was funny.
So
Could you imagine?
you can do it. It will still take you actual time.
Oh, yeah.
To do it. So you won't need to roll.
Oh. Okay.
We're gonna basically.
I could do this all day.
We're gonna go back to.
Fucking American.
We're gonna go back
Calm
to.
down. You weren't a captain, were you?
We're gonna go back to Lieutenant America over here, alright? And basically, I'm just gonna say that you're gonna have to perform like a series of close combat tests to avoid, to keep them from interfering with the spell casting. Okay?
Not just avoiding them either. What I need you to do is take one of those white blood cells, and I'm not going to need you to throw it into the portal so it gets a bit of a taste.
So you are going to need to make a series of these. This is going to be like an extended test. I'm going to say that
And mine is good, so what is their defense?
we're going to just say, okay, so the way we're going to work this isn't, we're not necessarily going to do this as combat necessarily, right? We're going to do it as a test. So you're going to roll a close combat test. I'm going to say it's going to be hard, right? It's difficulty 6. And you're going to need 4 of them. This is going to be just you fighting and keeping them off as more and more of these are congealing down. And
How many do I get to roll?
you can roll it continuously, basically, until you get to the 4 6s.
Okay.
Okay? So roll your first one.
Okay. There's 1 6.
Okay. Make a spirit resolve test. As you're basically trading blows back and forth.
It's like it's playing volleyball with these
I
things.
got a 6. What am I trying to get on this?
It's
4?
just a 4-1, yeah. Okay, so your memories retain.
Okay.
Next round, as Terrence is furiously
I
typing,
don't get any 6s on that one.
make a spirit resolve test. I'm going to say disadvantage to this. You're looking for a 5.
Oh, I got a 6 and a
Okay,
5.
so you're good. Make another one.
There's another 6.
Okay, another 6. Make a spirit resolve, and I'm going to say you're also start going to take that. Oh my god, I rolled 3 1s and a 2.
Well, I failed that
on their
one.
attacks. Okay, please tell me what memory you lose.
So one time in Afghanistan, there was a little girl, and she worked at a restaurant with her mother.
No.
And the little girl made me cake. Her mom made it, but the little girl brought it over to me and drew me a picture of a flower. and it was the only good memory I had in Afghanistan.
Ryan, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, rolling.
How many successes have you gotten so far?
That was, I think only.
I think that was only 2, right? So you still need 2 more.
Yeah.
I'll go back to working.
Am I allowed to use my focus?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
They're
I haven't
tests.
been using that.
You idiots!
Well, now there's a third one.
Would you have gotten the one from the previous one?
I lost that memory.
Okay,
It's on camera.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
no,
supposed
at
to
some
say,
point.
you know.
one more. Sorry, your spirit resolve test.
I passed
Oh,
that.
that was
Yeah.
very
Okay.
dramatic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, they're going to take a hit at you. You take 1 point of damage.
I've got good defense.
Yeah, that's
Okay, and now using the focus, now I can actually
nice.
pass that one.
So, Terrence, you are just there typing in code into your Game Boy, and Frank is fighting for his life, just getting swarmed by all these like weird blobs. You see Damien in the corner, just unconscious. Ben Hardwick struggling to, fight off this extra dimensional being from sucking all the memories from his mind. You finally do it. Slam. Last lines of code down. Opening this dimensional gateway. You see, at this, you throw one of the
Like a hammer throw.
yeah, you just like pick one up, spin it around, throw this white blood cell outside.
Yeah, that's right. Get a taste of that. New gravity, new physics, new ground up universe.
And what are you like trying to connect the portal? Are you just? I'm assuming you're just not just opening a portal, or what? How are you trying to like?
I'm trying-
feed it to it.
Well, that's why I had him throw the blood cell in.
Okay.
Because it's sapping information, right?
Yes.
So basically, he throws the blood cell in. It's immediately like, oh my god, more information than we could possibly handle in this new universe.
Okay.
And then hopefully,
So what happens then?
I want.
Is instantly everything begins like quasi imploding, bending in on itself to try and put its entire body out through this portal.
Yes.
However, you are still in said body with Agent Hardwick still attached to it, with his wife and child still held up in a room just outside.
We untied him, didn't we?
Nope.
Nope. Wasn't able to.
Oh.
How do you feel about having go?
You-
Do you know what we can do? Let's not rip it out of him. Let's rip it out of the monster. Can you just pull it from the roof down, and then we'll have the boys back in head office.
Give me, yeah, I think that'd be a lot easier to do. I will say just a 5-1 mic check, body.
Nice. Yeah, I do. With my massive body.
So yeah, you just yank the these tentacle wires out of the ceiling. Pick Hardwick up.
All right, Benny boy, let's go.
All right, yeah, no, it's nice to be this. I can't really remember, but I think this is how I got walked down the aisle when I was getting married, was it?
Yeah. Probably less tentacles, Ben.
That was the wedding night. I think I remember that one clearly.
Some memories stay with us, don't they?
You guys
Frank is
start
running faster.
You guys start running out. You get to Melissa and Rory. They are still. You guys didn't untie them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because now they have handles, so I can pick them up by the rope.
Okay, I need you to make an athletics check.
All right.
Hold on. No,
Again,
we can cut a
difficulty-
rope pretty quickly.
You
I
can also
think.
probably.
Let's just
actually specifically. You only had forks and no knives, so no, you can't cut a rope pretty quickly, Jim.
Damn.
That's okay because I'm passing with flying colors.
Okay, you're just absolutely picking everyone up. This whole place is like imploding upon itself. You just start running. I need athletics checks from both of you.
Oh, bugger.
Again?
This is now to escape.
Escape,
basically. Difficulty is 5, complexity is 2.
Oh shit! I actually made it. No, I didn't. Complexity is 2.
Yeah, but I got 2 of them.
Okay,
So you're fine. You're big and made of muscles. I'm made of pot noodles.
you take a point of damage as you run out. As you're running out, you guys are getting to the edge of the close to the
dimension?
basement door. Yeah, the dense dimension. You need to make one final athletics check to avoid taking more damage. Again, 5-2.
I did better, but I still didn't make it.
I failed as well.
Okay, you both take another point of damage. You burst out. Everyone, all of the employees, all of the staff of the Dimply are looking at you. This whole place, the whole building is beginning to shudder and shake. Even outside of the pocket dimension, this is still its body, and while it hasn't quite begun to implode, it's going to fall apart very soon. How'd you get out?
Right, everybody. Message from head office. Building is condemned. Effective immediately. Please exit the building.
That will not work. They fully know that you are intruders.
Right. Plan C. How do we feel about opening horizontally a portal underneath absolutely everybody that opens into the car park?
You know, again, it'll take you like a minute to do it.
I could quick cast it though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. So this thing knows that I just beat the shit out of
Yeah.
its main guy.
Yeah.
And I'm carrying 3 people
Yeah.
right now. I'm just gonna look at everybody and I'm gonna go, I pledge allegiance! And they know that I just obliterated 9 of them as well before.
Make me.
This thing should be scared of me.
So, these things. It is scared of you.
But these are
These are not
brainless.
it. These are still people. They have remnants of their own personalities.
And those remnants of their personality should be scared of me.
Make me a presence check. I will let you use body. Usually this would kind of be spirit, but I'll let you use body because you are like just absolutely hulking out with this.
Yeah.
Difficulty 5, complexity 1. You're just trying to shout at them.
I get
There we
it,
go.
actually. One. Wait, it's not magic, so there's no mishaps here.
Yeah.
No.
I got 2 1s and a 6.
You kind of hurt your jaw shouting. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really tired. These people are heavy. Like, I am a human.
And you see that like Teresa and like all the staff, they're all like, you know, winning Employee of the Month isn't worth this. And they all just kind of part and let you guys run out. Are you going to try and get them to like also evacuate or what? Because you also see like the Elskoods in here as well.
I'm thinking of the
haven't
Elskoods.
fully succumbed yet, but are still a bit like under the effects of it.
Yeah, I want them to all go.
Okay, how are you going to do that?
Well, I've already tried to convince him. I mean, I might just go with Plan Portal then, if I can.
I think you could probably portal them out now that he has intimidated them into stopping. Yeah, you can portal. Give me a portal check.
All right, nice. I'm going
Portal
to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is now my voice. Yeah. Okay. Hop. Sorry, I should have said this is going to have to be a level 2 because it's bigger.
Okay, yeah,
But
cool. So you need
I did hit 2
5s.
sixes.
Okay,
so,
excellent.
Yeah, I'm basically going to open a horizontal portal in lieu of the floor. So they all just go, hup. And then out in the car park, they're all going to go, hup. And I'm going to close the portal so they all jack into the concrete.
Perfect. You do you want to use that portal as an escape? They are not attacking you at this point.
No, it seems uncomfortable. We just go out the door.
Okay, you guys go out the door. You see all of the employees and NPCs just in a heap on the ground as the last simply kind of like and it gets ripped out of an interdimensional portal deep in the bowels of a pocket dimension.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a hell of a lot of paperwork to fill out, but you've successfully saved an agent and saved a day, but unfortunately have also put to rest a beloved British institution.
You know, when we were down there, I lost
my only good memory that I had, and I didn't know what was gonna happen. But I've made a new good memory with you, buddy.
You know what? For a Yank, you're not that bad. God save the Queen.
God save the Queen.
As you're kind of having this nice touching moment,
Which actually
all of
we
the-
shouldn't be doing
all
on
of
the HR.
all of the people just in a heap, you hear this like loud noise, and finally Janice has forwarded the emails on to Kingsley, and you see in a helicopter coming down is Kingsley.
I hope he's
steps
like still in his full suit, but
Oh,
like
full
hanging
suit.
on to a rope ladder out of the bottom of the helicopter.
Yeah. Steps down and he's like, "Oh, look at this. You've made quite a mess. Are you, have you got all the correct documentation for this?"
Oh yeah, hit all the KPIs, documented everything along the way.
so-
Emailed Janice about the whole thing.
Excellent. And what was it in the end?
In for 4, actually. Trapped it in another dimension.
Ah, very interesting.
Yeah, I will have to register use of a hand of glory, I'm afraid.
Good. We'll make sure you all have all the paperwork on your desk tomorrow morning. Well, how's your first outing?
It was very exciting, sir. I had a great time. I got to use these 2 hands of glory.
Excellent. Well, I'm sure you'll be able to do plenty more. After all, it was only a Tuesday. Okay. And that is where we will end our session.
Should we say thank you to Cubicle 7 or sorry to Cubicle 7? What we have
Let's-
done.
Thank you so much for watching. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it has.
Please go check out the Laundry. It's really cool. Check out the books. Check out this. If you want more information on it, go to Cubicle 7 website. I'm sure there's going to be all sorts of information down below.
Oh yeah, we'll have links on links.
And
Oh, I don't have to talk like this anymore.
yeah,
Neither do I. Oh no!
If you've enjoyed us, we've been Hearthfire Tales. You can check us out at hearthfiretales.com or everywhere on the internet. That's just put Hearthfire Tales in and you'll find us.
Yeah.
And check us out. And until then, I think have a dimply
Dimply
delicious
day.
day.
I kind of want to go get a sausage.